statistics in it. Was it always? I feel like this is trying to like cut off. Can you back it up a little?
Yeah, I could back it up a little.
Take this out.
Right there. Or more. Oh wait, yeah, it has to be more because
of you.
Because the beers aren't even there.
That looks weird.
There you go. Oh,
Is it you?
we don't want to see our fucking.
Yeah, fucking.
Oh,
Look at this. No, it's higher, bro.
There you go.
That's weird.
Fucking
Alright. Did you put on Instagram? We're going live.
Yeah.
Blah, blah.
I did. I put it.
Okay. Let me go look at it because I'm the only one that looks at it.
Like the reposting has to be fucking insane. We are live now though. I mean, no one's watching yet, which is good. But we're fucking live, dude. You guys ready? You guys are preaching? I'm getting my cup already.
Let me know if your headset's too loud or too not loud enough.
Let's
Because I know you
see.
got all weird.
Holy shit! What the?
Carlos is the other side.
Yeah,
That
I
shit's
raised
loud.
the audio levels a little bit higher this time because I felt like we were talking to each other and you can hear each other as good.
Oh, okay.
So that's why I'd rather raise it a little.
That makes sense. That makes
Yeah.
sense. Yeah. No, just the headset just was really, really loud when I heard you guys.
You can keep talking to the mic.
I could keep on.
You can do it like
talking.
this, or you're gonna do it the sideways like you did last time.
You know what? Sideways was fucking sick. I was like, yo, what's
That
up?
is gangster.
That was gangster last time. You know.
Oh,
Gotta
you
represent.
sound better that way too.
I gotta represent.
And then you can also lift it up if you want. This way, just this thing.
That's true.
Angle it up.
I
There
see
you
what
go.
mean. Okay, yeah, I'm cool with this.
Like you're back in
Good
Greece
life.
with Blackie.
Yeah, baby. Fuck Blackie.
We should get
Never showed
Blackie
you
on.
guys that screen.
Did he ever oh, he didn't respond. Is he the other number?
Yeah, he has a number. He did finally. He responded to me directly.
Oh,
What a dickhead.
We might as well start with the live.
Oh shit. What's
Yeah.
up?
Well, we'll start with the recorded afterwards, but we'll just do the live first. How's it going, live audience? We haven't actually first even recorded yet on the podcast, so we're going to be starting the podcast recording a little bit. But when we started, we're going to be doing it the old-fashioned way. We're going to put on the music, which I got to get my music ready. I don't have it here already, too, which I do. It's awesome. Okay. So first thing is just the music.
Yeah.
You want to hit us off? I'll hit it up at the same time.
At the same, and we'll start recording all that.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Beer Budz episode 15, baby. It's super ghetto. There we go. They can't hear us there, right? Yeah, that's good. Super ghetto, but we gotta work with it. Some shit happened. We're still working out, King. Welcome to Beer Budz episode 15. God damn, it's episode 15.
Dude, I like the way your voice sounds. I know. You want to introduce yourself before we forget again?
Yeah. Who wants to go first?
I think we should have a special guest back to back host over here. I think we should start us off.
OG Dan.
Oh,
Oh,
fuck.
So you want to start us off?
Alright, well, welcome to the Beer Budz. I'm Beer Budz Carlos.
Here was Michael.
OG Dan.
Nah,
We're
we
here.
quit. Beer Budz Daniel isn't here no more.
OG Dan.
It's OG Daniel. God damn it.
That's funny.
But today we have a pretty, I'm not excited for this episode. Now, don't turn off the podcast just because I said that. Don't do that. There's a reason. It's an interesting story. Well, it's kind of interesting. It's kind of sucks. That kind of little bit like messed with our podcast for today. What
Oh, it totally
happened?
did.
Yeah.
Big time.
But it's something happened when we were on Sunday at a concert, and we were gonna be reviewing Golden Road Brewing. Shout out / critical review to Golden Road Brewing. You guys are gonna be pretty, at least by me. They're probably gonna hate us after this.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want their beer.
I mean, I still like their mango cart. If I'm being honest.
The IPAs are delicious.
Which one?
The IPAs.
Yeah, I can't remember that.
The Mera Noche was pretty bomb.
That was
But then the one that you had, which one was the one that you had?
I had a Huckleberry IPA.
Huckleberry. Do you remember what it was called?
So
Then?
good.
It was called Huckleberry?
something Huckleberry.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
It was
a
also
hazy
surprisingly
IPA.
good. I think it was hazy, yeah.
It was delicious.
You know what? I forgot which one I actually did like from them too. See, we're gonna still talk shit about you guys. It's not your fault, but it is your fault. But
It is their fault.
yeah, it was the Imperial
Because-
Russian Stout. You guys remember that one?
Yeah.
I like that one too.
And that's the one that got messed up?
No, that was the
No.
wine he ordered.
Oh, the one that
It was
that
the
got
one-
messed up
the
was the
very-
sour.
The Imperial Russian Stout. No, it's the Imperial Russian Stout.
That's
You
the
guys
one you
remember the one that
ordered.
was like 14% alcohol?
No. I'm talking about the beer that got messed up.
Oh yeah, the beer that got messed up. Yeah, no one cares about that.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit.
What was it though? I
It
forgot
was,
what kind of it.
I remember what it was. It was the.
It was one of the lyrics from Magic Jam. You know what I'm talking
No, what was it? What is it?
about? Sour. I
don't know.
I remember it being sour, but that's it.
No, it
I just
was.
wanted to sing.
Damn,
Apparently, I'm
for
the
some
only one
reason-
that's still in a concert mode. But
Yeah.
Dude.
I mean,
You guys had way too much concert.
I was dreaming of
I didn't
it.
have enough concerts.
Yeah, I didn't either. Magic Jam was probably my favorite so far this week. I'll be
It
honest.
was too. Yeah.
I was gone though, so I don't remember some of the stuff.
Wait. Magic Giant over Raconteur?
Yeah.
Only,
Sorry.
only because
Well, I
Magic
know.
Giant. At Magic Giant, we could take our beers. there.
Okay.
That's not the only
that's
reason.
a big, yeah.
It is
that's
a big one,
reason.
For me,
Right.
that's a super big reason.
No,
Like that was a
that's
boner
huge.
killer.
That
But
was
even
the
if I-
venue, though, I think.
Yeah.
I know it
For
was
sure.
but like I feel like it kind of played into that whole
Oh, yeah.
dynamic of why I didn't like it as much.
But even if I was able to, I still think I would have been with Magic Giant for sure. Like, yeah, Magic Giant, like to me, is super hype. It's very entertaining to be there. Everybody gets into it.
But but you like the Rocketeers? Because I was gonna say, how did you like Almost Acoustic Christmas if you didn't even stay for the whole thing?
Oh.
This is great. So we, I think
I left
we
at the
hinted
perfect
it.
time.
We hinted it. I think in our Instagram post for the beer buds.
Did you?
Yeah,
Oh, that's great.
I sent one. It's like, I'm pretty sure I did. It was on the beer.
Now,
buds.
how am I going to be Marcus Mumford?
Wait, going back to I do want to continue that, but I do want to, I guess, just explain some of the stuff. Look, it's already leaky, by the way.
Is it?
Just to
Oh,
show,
yeah,
if
it is.
if-
Oh,
you're listening to a podcast, go to YouTube, or you know what? I'm gonna take a picture just to show it on the Instagram page as well. But the reason why we have 3 Golden Roads,
There you go. That's perfect.
the reason why, I mean, we only have 2 Golden Road beers from Golden Road Brewing, even though we went to their brewery on Sunday and we were gonna take these, like, they're not cans, whatever, and we're gonna use these to review for our podcast. Has to do as to why it's leaking, and we're gonna explain that in a bit. But before that, the beers we're gonna be reviewing today is 2 from Golden Road Brewing. With the first one being, here, you guys can introduce this one, then go for it. You got that actuator.
ready? Guava. The Guava Dia. Not Dia. I
remember-
probably a Dia.
It's funny because I think it was Carlos's sister was like, "What's DIA?" And I was like, "Jocelyn, what are you talking about?" Well, I don't know if we can. Well, Jocelyn doesn't listen to us. Actually, she does listen to like the first 5 minutes. Just give us a play. So we're hoping if you're listening, Jocelyn, you know, I think you should catch up on your Spanish because DIA is Dia. So yeah,
No.
I thought it was a double IPA for some reason.
I'm-
I was like, what?
Yeah, I'm-
D-I-D? I don't know.
I don't know. I was just like,
I was blown away when you were like, Dia.
I just remember everyone's reaction like, "Oh shit, Dia!" I was like, come on, guys.
Because you
We
told
haven't
me.
even drank that much.
No, we
Dude,
didn't.
I think I had already had one IPA. And I
You're
was
just
gonna
smarter
tell
than
you
us,
guys.
dude.
Oh,
You're just fucking smarter than us, man.
Here we go.
Carlos was confusing a bartender. He was like, I'll have because when you order the cans, like the Dia something, you know,
Oh yeah.
Dia, whatever.
No, we got the. Well, actually, just name them out. Which one? Did you? Oh yeah, you already did the first one,
Yeah,
Guava Dia,
yeah.
right? Yeah.
You gonna say the next one, Carlos?
You already said yours too.
I haven't said mine, but I wanted to talk about the Golden Roads.
Oh, okay.
Well, like,
The next one was from Golden Road Brewing again, because we said that. And this is alcohol concentration of 5%. I just want to throw that out. But this was the Ace Cider. Yeah, fuck that.
wow. You make me so hyped the way you.
I know. I'm sorry. It's just I'm just trying to focus. I'm trying to find what our third beer's name was. I remember it being like Sunday Fun Day or something weird like that.
This is from Bottle Logic?
Mhm.
Yeah, that one's from Ball Logic.
That's
Shout
what-
out to Boney.
That's what I said. It's Battle of Beers.
Golden.
Anaheim.
Yeah.
So it's a double actuator is the name?
Yeah.
It's a double IPA. What's the percentage on this? Should say- Oh, here we go, 8.5%.
The thing is too though, like the 2 Golden Road beers we have, they're kind of I guess fruit focused or like fruit beers or I don't know what we would call them. Because one is Guava Dia, this one's an Ace cider. So
Actually, is that a beer? A cider?
It's
a cider.
Kinda, it has alcohol. It's a cider, yeah. It's not necessarily a beer, but
I guess
it's a brewery.
it's
So
okay, though.
yeah, it is okay.
Good job, Carlos.
Because we got a freaking double IPA from another brewery.
Well, because no matter what, like you have different style of beer. I would say this is still beer, but it's a cider.
I think it's different than beer for sure.
I mean, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's sweeter.
Different chemistry.
That for sure.
So it's not beer butts, it's cider butts?
No, it's beer buzz, man. It's just, what we wanted to do is we wanted to have a theme for the Golden Road beers, and we chose like something fruity because we haven't. I don't think we really had any like cider-ish or fruity.
I know what it was. We were like, which cans should we do? And they were like, let's do cider. Then they had like one cider.
Yeah.
I think
But
that's
yeah, and I wanted to try to get something close to that, so I chose like the fruit beers because we also really haven't. We've done sours, and I know sours have some fruits in them, but we haven't really done fruit beer.
You're not pronouncing sour correctly, Carlos. You have to say it to message.
Sour.
There you
Sweet as
go. Okay, it's getting a little.
All right, but we were gonna have a third one. I can't get the name. Like I've been trying to find it.
I think you should just give up, Carlos.
No, I'm gonna look for it, man. You guys can start explaining why what happened. If you guys
Oh yeah, what happened at Golden Road?
Well, first off, Carlos' sister ordered the driest pretzel in the world. Apparently, Golden Road doesn't know how to pour beer properly. They don't know how to make pretzels.
They don't. Oh my god, yeah, that shit was disgusting.
And that beer cheese looked disgusting.
Yeah, it looked like something else, huh?
It was like
It's
it was
totally
clam
like
chowder.
something else.
It was clam chowder. I'm telling you guys.
Something similar to the consistency of clam chowder.
It was exactly clam chowder to me.
It looked disgusting.
At least it was creamy.
No.
It was more watery than creamy.
Yeah,
I was just like, I don't
saying.
know if that's cheese though. It's too like watered down.
You know what we should do? It'd be funny. Because how were your tacos?
They were actually pretty bomb.
Nice?
Yeah, they were
Okay,
good. I was
man.
surprised.
I was going to say, because Carlos has had tacos from Ballast Point, right, Carlos?
Yeah. Oh fuck that.
And they're so bad.
They are
The
the-
tortilla was like old and like, what is it? How it's stale,
Oh, okay.
right?
Yeah,
The fried fish or some shit.
Oh, okay.
it was a fish and it cost like $14 for 2 fucking tacos.
What?
Yeah, it was ridiculous. But I was hungry and we were going, I don't know what the hell we were doing. Oh, I was dumb though. For some reason I bought 2 tacos for $14.
Oh, wow.
And the fish was really dry. It was crunchy, but it was grilled for some. It was a crunchy grilled fish, which was weird. It was disgusting.
Maybe they only had grilled fish, and then they were like, ah, shit, we don't have like fresh fish to dump into. I just use some of the old grilled fish and just throw it into the fry. And that's what they get caught up.
I don't know, man. I just remember thinking to myself that it was just disgusting. That's all. That's it.
But so what I had was the fried avocado tacos. Surprisingly, they were good.
I've never seen that before.
Yeah, I mean,
I
I
should've
thought it was
had
the
a
weirdest
piece.
thing in the world, like who fries an avocado. But surprisingly, it was pretty good.
Damn.
That shit was
Because
disgusting.
it had like I had black beans and then it had like a spicy chipotle sauce,
Spicy chipotle.
and it was like perfect. But then again, I was like already 2 IPAs in, so I don't know if that counts.
Oh,
Because I feel like after you drink, everything tastes good almost.
were we 2 IPAs in already?
I was. Wow. I checked the first one
You did?
because I was thirsty,
Oh shit.
and
Okay.
it was like nice and cold. And it
nice.
was just like so good.
Perfect.
It was what's your name again? Medianoche.
Oh
That's the one I
yes.
had.
I think you let me try it.
I let you try it,
I
yeah.
think it's good.
And then I had your IPA, but then I had already ordered my second one, and I was like, oh, I should have ordered yours instead. This is bullshit. Why did I? No, whatever.
Yeah, dude. I'm glad I got that one. That Huckleberry IPA.
Dude, that
Man,
was surprisingly good.
I'm excited to try it again. I hope I can find it like bottled somewhere. But
I
it's
mean,
delicious.
if it's gonna be the same person that bottled these beers, I got messed up. I don't know if that's a good idea, bro.
Probably not.
So, actually, going on that, just to clarify, the Golden Road Brewery that we're talking about is the one located in Anaheim.
Yeah, that
Doesn't
that's a
necessarily
good
mean
point.
that all of them are
is
shitty,
true.
but one bad representation and one bad experience that was that bad, and it still happened with these 2 other beers. It's just it wasn't as bad as the first one. Puts a bad taste in my mouth for Golden Road. Like I don't know how you can do that, but it's apparently because they were bought out by Budweiser or some
Oh,
shit like that. At least that's what, according to Beer with Daniel. We haven't sourced that yet.
Yeah,
we actually haven't checked.
we haven't
Let me-
taken, we haven't taken 5 seconds to look down our phones and find out.
Boom. I looked it up. It's
Oh, here we
by
go.
these guys. Anheuser-Busch is a parent company, and they own Budweiser and other big beer people, I guess. But they're like the parent company
So they're the parent company of Golden Road?
of
now?
Golden Road now.
Oh, wow.
I was like, who owns Golden Road?
Anheuser.
Maybe that's what food sucks down to.
Anheuser-Busch?
Anheuser-Busch.
Busch.
Come on, Dad, you want to Europe, bro?
The Anheuser-Busch.
I'm just kidding.
Da.
You went to Spain. I don't know if that counts as Europe.
Ah, that's a good question, man.
Because I kind of feel like Spain is kind of isolated.
It is very isolated,
Like,
right?
yeah.
Because of the I don't even know, dude. I don't know geography, but
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I passed geography. Yeah, I had to take it again.
oh, did you get
Actually, no, I did pass it. Barely.
Did you get that
Mr.
new
Williams?
guy? Oh no, never mind.
Was Mr. Williams geography? Did
I
we
don't
have
remember.
geography in high school?
We did one semester.
Okay. It might have been Mr. Williams, the bald guy, the one that would like black out and like empty people's backpacks and go on like
It's crazy, dude.
rage tantrums.
Dude, that's crazy.
And like he would just then continue to lecture after he like gave shit to all these students and everyone's like, what the fuck just happened?
It's fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Damn.
It was bananas. But apparently he's a nice guy. I mean, but then when I would run into him in the hallway, he's super cool. Like he never got mad at me. Actually, no. There was one time. So this is my first ex-girlfriend. Actually, no, it wasn't. She wasn't her. So I don't know if you remember back in the day, Nextel used to be super huge, and they used to have those chirp phones. Like,
Wait,
do you remember that?
Nextel?
Nextel. You know
Oh
what Nextel
yeah,
is?
yeah, dude. Those little
Like the little walkie-talkie / work phones.
the ghetto ones,
To
right?
get the, I mean, they weren't ghetto.
Forget a little bit. Right?
Where
you at?
Yeah,
Is
but
it-
that's Boost Mobile.
Oh, so it's different?
It was so first it was Nextel, and then Nextel had like a I guess they went up and they did like Boost Mobile, I think,
Oh shit.
and
Okay.
then that was like a higher end like
Boost
WhatsApp.
Mobile.
I think it was Boost Mobile.
Was more higher end.
Don't quote me on
Crazy.
this, but I think this is right. So
Oh.
so before like so yeah, so my parents, you know, I don't know if I mentioned in earlier episodes that, you know, my parents own a bakery and stuff. So my first cell phone, it was like a work cell phone because they got the work, you know, like the work plans. And so one way I would communicate with my parents is like through Chirp. And it was back in the day, it wasn't even a phone number. It was like 98 star 15 star blah blah blah.
Oh,
So you type in that number configuration and you press the side of the walkie-talkie and it goes.
nice.
So then also if there's someone that tries to like contact you, it goes. But then like if they can also send you an alert if you're not answering.
Oh.
So one day in geography class, in Mr. Williams' class, I had my Chirp phone, and I forgot to put it on silent, and I put it in my backpack, and we were all in geography class, you know, like I don't know what continent he was talking about or what.
Chilling with Tony.
Yeah, no, I don't think. Well, I obviously don't remember who was in that class, but yeah, so all of a sudden you just hear like a woman's voice. Well, not woman, a girl's voice coming from my backpack.
Oh,
I was like, Michael, Michael. And I was like, there's no way that's me. And I was like, just ignoring her. And you can just hear her talking. And it ended up being one of my friends from elementary school. She was trying to hit me up.
Oh.
And Mr. Williams like heard it. And he's like, continue the conversation.
Oh, damn.
So he had me respond to her in class. And I was just like, oh my gosh, it's like the worst day of class ever. And I remember being red and being so embarrassed. You know, when you're in high school, you're just like, don't pick on me, just leave me alone. I'm still trying to figure out who I am.
I don't want to go to the board.
Yeah.
Dude, that's horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Wait, that was like sophomore year.
Was it?
I think so.
It might have. But then I got that cell phone jacked. I left it in my locker in the GC locker room.
Oh, people
And
stole
it
some
got
shit.
jacked. And I was like, how does that work if they lock it?
Oh, dude.
And I was just like,
Those lockers suck, dude. That's why.
Yeah,
People
those
stole
lockers
so
suck.
much shit in our high school.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. They also stole our education because that shit sucked.
Well, I like mine because all my teachers were coaches.
What? Oh,
Do you
dude.
guys remember that?
That's how
shit?
you know that.
Some bullshit.
Oh, my gosh, that was the dumbest shit ever.
I gotta interject. I figured it out. I found out what it was. It was called the
What?
fucking Florida Man.
Oh,
That's what it fucking was
Oh
called.
yeah.
All right, now that we figured it out,
It
we
rings a
can
bell.
discuss what the hell
that's
happened.
a
Golden Road.
perfect name.
Yeah,
The
for what the
Florida
fuck, for the
Man.
shit that happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, only shit like that happens in Florida, honestly. 'Cause
Yeah,
Florida's like the
Florida's
worst state.
fucking
And like,
weird.
yeah, Florida's the worst state. But now we can actually just like now go into it. Finally, I'm happy about that.
Nice.
So we on Sunday, this past Sunday, so on the 9th, no 8th, yeah, the 8th of December, we got tickets to go J Floor at the KROQ acoustic, absolute acoustic Christmas night 2. The lineup ended up being Matt
Sure.
Mason. They were expensive.
We got
No, trust me.
GA floor.
Wait up. It actually sucked because if you waited like even like a few days before, you could have gotten tickets for a lot cheaper than what we did, which kind of sucks. So
But didn't we buy it at face value?
Yes.
yeah, we bought it at face value, and
And it came out
people were able to buy it cheaper.
on the floor?
Yeah, but like on resale websites and shit.
Oh,
But you were still able to buy it cheaper, which
Who told you that? Your wife?
no SeatGeek.
Oh, wow.
I mean, SeatGeek didn't tell me. I looked up at SeatGeek. I called my boy David Dobrik, and he told me about SeatGeek.
If he ever comes on this podcast, I'm gonna tell him, bro, no one cares about you.
Go back to Iowa.
Is that where he's from?
I don't even
No,
know.
that's not where he's from, dude.
Get back in your Tesla and go.
He's a DACA kid, so yeah, you can get
Oh,
Yeah.
from like Russia or something?
What?
I
Ukraine?
don't remember. Somewhere.
Slovakia?
Yeah, you're getting closer.
Yeah.
It is somewhere like Slovakia. I think it is Slovakia.
Chernobyl?
No, I think it is Slovakia. Yeah, I think so. But yeah, so the lineup ended up being. I mean, the lineup doesn't matter. It was a bunch of cool bands. That doesn't fucking matter.
Well, I don't think they were all cool, but sure.
Generally cool. Anyways, yeah, that's true. They weren't all cool. But before that, we decided we want to, pregame. We have a little beer. I'm driving. I drive us to the Golden Road Brewing in Anaheim. We get there. Michael Ballesteros, Budz Michael fucks up by not telling us that we should just go to Hooters because it's
I
close.
suggested Hooters from the beginning.
He did.
Before we left, and Carlos was like, "Oh, you guys want to get something to drink?" I was like, "Yeah, dude, we can park at the Hooters, have a drink there, and then from there we'll go walking because it's like literally 5 minutes away."
All right, he didn't make a good
But to
case
be
for it.
fair, I only said, "Yeah, we should go drink at Hooters."
Yeah,
that's it.
That's all he
Because
said.
Carlos being Carlos, he just interjected and just took over the conversation.
That's right.
Yeah. But no, yeah, that is all he said. He could have made a better case. He could have pleaded for his case. We had a lawyer in the car that could have helped him out.
But if
We
it,
decided not to.
but if it wasn't for the Golden Road, I feel like we wouldn't have anything to talk about today besides the beers.
I mean, but that's true. No, we saw
We
the
would have
concert.
different beers for sure.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
would have
But
different. beers.
it's like it's pretty cool that we have a story for it.
Yeah, that is true.
So,
But anyways,
so continue, Carlos.
I mean, you guys could come in at any time too. We go to Golden Road. We walk in. We sit at the bar. Yeah, I was at the bar. I mean, none of that matters. Point is, we order some beers. We get some beers. We drink. We order that shitty, supposedly pub pretzel. It's supposed to be Bavarian.
Oh, Bavarian
Yeah,
pretzel.
Bavarian style pretzel.
Bavarian.
It was essentially an Auntie Anne's pretzel, a shittier version.
A bigger one.
Yeah, bigger one, and it was shittier. It wasn't a Bavarian pretzel. It sucked so much. I think it was disgusting. The beer cheese that came with it, by the way, was $13. I think.
For what, that pretzel?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
it was
right?
super overpriced.
Yeah, it was $13. And it came with beer. Well, you had to order the beer cheese. But my sister ordered the beer cheese with it. The mustard, the house mustard, was actually not bad, but beer cheese tasted like clam chowder to me. If you want a good Bavarian pretzel, recommendation, go to Wesley Monk. Wesley Monk has a good pretzel, so go there. But yeah, Rip Off sucked. I don't think we even finished it. Or did we?
The pretzel?
No.
Yeah.
No, we just left it there.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Your sister was trying so hard. She was a trooper, dude. She was like, "I'm gonna eat this," and I was like, "Don't do it." It's
We
not
told
worth
her
the
not to
money.
order it in the first place.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it to be good, but I was like,
Yeah.
maybe, somehow. But no, it wasn't, unfortunate.
I was hoping she was gonna order fries or something.
Yeah.
Oh, can I have some of those fries?
So recommendation, Golden Road, get a better baker. Maybe hire these guys
What
for your
kind of,
baking company right here.
No, because we don't have garbage clients like Golden Road Brewing in Anaheim, so sorry.
Yeah.
Small fish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, fish, just like dead fish, dude.
Uh,
Damn, we're going hard.
Yeah, I mean, it
I feel
sucked.
like,
What happened sucked.
yeah, it's like big time.
Like, I mean, I want you guys. I want you guys to tell now from this point on what happened. I'll interject with something.
But I feel like me and Daniel like began the story though. Didn't I? Didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're supposed to finish.
Okay, all right, fine. All right, let's go.
Because what else is there to tell?
Well, I mean, what happened? So towards the end,
That's right.
we decided, oh, you know what? We should probably do a podcast episode on beers from Golden Road Brewing. We're gonna get 3 cans. We got 3 cans. Not we were going to. We did get 3 cans.
Where's the third can?
Where
Carlos?
is the 3rd can?
What is it?
I don't know. Maybe we should ask Golden Road. You know, God damn it. It's just getting low. It is a little frustrating. I was thinking of going back. So what happened? Wait, before I go this, let's go what happened. So we get 3 cans. We paid for them. I don't think the price was bad. It was actually pretty decent. But we got like the Ace Cider, the Florida Man, and the Guava Dia. That sounds weird for some reason. We get them, we get to the car. We don't shake these cans, right? This lovely woman helps us out. Did I leave a tip?
Yeah, Carlos.
Yeah, I didn't.
And I was like, hey, Carlos, you check one of these boxes if you want to get a tip. And he's like, bro, I'm so rich, I don't need a tip. And I'm like, what? Carlos? I'm like, damn, bro.
That's the opposite.
I didn't know you were like that, bro. I thought rich people get tips. And turns out
Don't
Carlos
believe
doesn't.
I'm not rich. Don't believe that.
You paid for all the beers, Carlos? You drove us there, and you're like, brand new Lexus, and I was like, damn. I was like, is this what it's like to be a beer bud?
He said,
I love hanging out with Carlos.
He said, "Trip, I'm balling." I bought them tacos afterwards. You know?
That's what happens when you're like Carlos and you're a day trader.
Get tacos. When did you guys get tacos?
Right after, dude.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
what happens when you leave,
Someone leaves in the middle of a concert that you pay money for. You know.
Wait, that's not true. He hasn't paid you for your tickets yet.
No, you did.
Oh, he did? Oh, okay. I was like, run, Daniel, run.
So we get to the car. Reminder, we did not shake the cans at all. We were just walking pleasantly to the car.
We weren't even like running to the car.
We were frolicking.
Because we were actually like late to the concert, and we knew we were running late, and we still walked to the car.
Because
we
we
didn't even say like
we're
doing like running.
We didn't want to fuck up the beers because we were gonna drink it in the podcast, and they were gonna be all shaking. So, as soon as we get to the car and I put down the Florida Man, because I was gonna put it in like my storage. I guess it's like a storage container, whatever.
Yeah, storage compartment in the trunk.
I was gonna put it in there. As soon as I put it in there, the top, like the cap, just pops off completely. The whole lid just pops off. The beer exploded for some reason. I feel like the woman shaked the can because I didn't tip her or something.
Oh, that's what it was.
Nah, it wasn't that. How could it have popped so easily though?
Yeah, and she gave it to you before you.
But I think.
Yeah. She gave it to me before.
Oh, she did.
Yeah, before I even signed.
But I kind of feel like, oh no, she gave it a look.
Because she was
She gave you a look after.
Oh, she gave it a look.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, whatever. You gave me a shitty beer. Okay, we're even, I guess. But yeah, it popped, so all of the gas and the carbonation went, which I don't think it had really any carbonation to begin with, but it popped. A lot of the beer spilled out, kind of dirty my car. Thanks, Golden Road.
It almost looked like a high school like rocket experiment.
Yeah.
Like, remember design when we used to do rockets?
Oh,
like
yeah.
Mr. Budz, it was like that.
That was
It just
long.
like shot up. Boom!
Yeah.
And I was like, what just happened, Carlos? What'd you do? He's like, I didn't do anything.
I was scared. I thought at first it was my fault, but I'm like, there's no way. I did absolutely nothing to it.
It's your voice went as high as in the last episode. It went down. That was high. It was like that. When Carlos was like, what the fuck? It was like that. I was like, wow, Carlos.
Yeah, I was sad when that.
I didn't know your voice can go that high. I was like, that's cool.
That's great.
So you think that's the end of it, right? Like we start drinking this beer, which we'll give you a rating for it too when we start rating it. I think that's the first beer we should rate, by the way, once we're done with this story. But something similar happened to these other 2 cans as well. Not necessarily the same thing, but when I got in the car when we arrived to my home after the concert.
No, what it was is so after the concert, after Daniel left, when it wasn't even over. I told Dan, I was like, hey dude, like I honestly don't care about 21 Pilots. If we have any listeners that are 21 Pilots, good for you, but no thanks.
None of us care.
So we left after Munford, and I was like, "Hey, Carlos, tacos." And he's like, "Oh, I'm so down." I was like, "Oh, hell yeah!" And then, like, to get us in the taco mood, like, we were listening to some Bad Bunny and some Spanish music.
Oh yeah, that's
Bad
right.
Bunny.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
Bad Bunny.
Yes.
some
You know what
Camila
Bad Bunny
Cabello.
is?
No, dude.
Bad Bunny is like a reggaeton.
Oh,
I mean, it's not even like reggaeton, right? It's like
I don't know what it is.
I don't know what kind
Don't
of
act
genre
like
it
you
is.
don't
It's
know
like,
what it
it's
is,
like
Carlos.
Spanish, like
I don't.
I don't even know how to describe it.
My sister knows that.
It's
shit.
Spanish music.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like Spanish fucking music almost.
But English listeners would know
like
it too.
Spanish
That's the thing.
dancing music.
Yeah, they would know it too. Anyone who
Yeah.
goes to a club would know it.
Oh.
Yeah, like if you're hip, like me, you know what it is, but you don't know what the genre. I don't know what the genre is.
I don't know what it
I don't know
is.
what it is. Because I don't really consider it reggaeton. When I think of reggaeton, I think of like Daddy Yankee or like Evie Queen.
Fuck Daddy Yankee.
You know, I think like that style. It's like it's like Drake in Spanish almost.
Nice.
And Drake is in a song with him too, which is pretty dope. So we were listening to Spanish music, and then like I was all happy. I was like, "Yeah, we're gonna get some tacos." Yeah.
Tacos Canales, shout out by the way. But
Yeah.
the best tacos right there.
Dude, Carnales, they hooked it up this time because last time when I went after the Magic Giant concert, they're like, "No, sorry, carnal, we're done for today." And I was like, "Bro, you serious?" I drove all the way over here. I was looking forward to your tacos. I made sure Carlos got home safely.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Hey, Carlos, I got your tacos, bro. Like, I'm on it right now, dude, because I want some tacos too." So then I was all happy. I was like,
Yeah, fucking.
I arrived, dude, and they're just like, "No, sorry, carnal." I was like, bro. Yeah, dude. So then I was looking forward to these tacos, and then so we got the tacos. They had the onions this time.
I also
Which is
got
awesome.
McDonald's too as well. Just
Oh, that's right. Yeah. So then after we got the tacos, we went to McDonald's.
Wait, what the fuck?
McDonald's.
I want to
yeah.
surprise them with filet of fish.
God damn.
What's
Good thing
weird-
I did leave.
What's weird now is like I feel like I can't have Carnales tacos without McDonald's fries because I had that combination and I was like, dude, this is delicious.
Yeah.
How is this
I love
possible?
fries. McDonald's fries are the best.
And then I asked for extra salt and it was just like beautiful. It was so good.
Wow.
So then after tacos, we went to McDonald's, and then surprisingly they accepted Carlos's coupons this time. They didn't accept it last time. Remember? When you're like, "Oh, I have the coupon for the fries from McDonald's,"
What,
and they're like, "Oh, we're not taking coupons right now."
yeah, the time
Oh,
we waited
yeah,
like
yeah.
30 minutes.
And Carlos was like,
I remember now.
"Why the fuck do I even have this McDonald's?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna accept my coupons. I don't want to pay full price for this shit.
I forgot
That's how I
about that.
stay rich. I use coupons."
Coupons for McDonald's.
I have a coupon code there.
Hey, dude, there's nothing wrong with that, dude.
Yeah, I gotta make a deal.
So then after that, we went to Carlos's, and then I was like, "Hey, Carlos, I'm dipping." He's like, "You sure you don't want to cuddle?" I'm like, "Not tonight, Carlos." No, he didn't ask me to cuddle. He's just like, "All right, bro, I'll see you." And I was like, "Oh wow, you're not gonna even miss me if I leave, bro." I'm like, "Oh, that's cool." And then as I hand him the beers, they start to fucking fizzle. I was like, "Carlos, what the fuck, dude? You see this shit?" And he's like, "What the?" Like, but yeah, dude, it was just like fuck, like nonstop with this fucking Golden Road beers. I was just like, "Come on, guys."
Yeah, he's not lying. So instead of the cap rolling up, like he said, they start fizzle and you could actually see the beer coming out from the side of the cans, like on the vids.
Even right now, still.
Yeah, I actually see some right now.
So that beer's been open. That cider's been open for.
Like no, like I legit could touch it with my finger and sweat right now. Like, it's still coming out right now. We haven't shaked it. It's just been sitting on this table.
It was literally in the cup holder the whole entire ride. There was like no shaking because Carlos is a good driver.
Yeah, right.
And yeah, like when I handed it to him, it was like bubbles around the fucking edge of the can. I was like, "What the fuck?"
And it was just both of them, not just the cider one. The other one did the same exact thing.
Wait, so this one too?
Yep.
That one too, yeah.
What the fuck? That's crazy.
Yeah. It's not good. For podcast episodes reviewing beers, Golden Road, you better watch your ass.
So we're trying to
Fucking
open
couple
beers
for you.
today. Both of them are open beers.
Who knows if they're even gonna have any carbonation? I guess.
Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna have it. I know this one isn't gonna have it. But we'll
Yeah.
see.
Oh, I guess because we don't get to review the third one out here live. I could give it a score on it. It fucking tasted like shit. The Florida Man tasted like freaking like bucket water lemonade.
I kind of liked it.
You liked it? Don't lie, dude. This guy's lying.
No,
No,
I'm
you-
not lying, Carlos. But like, it's because I was on a good one already.
Yeah, I was gonna say after 2 IPAs.
After 2 IPAs, yeah, exactly. Like it was almost like water. with like a hint of, not hint. It was fucking like lemonade with a splash of water.
Yeah.
Check this out.
Pretty much.
What
It tasted
if
like
it's-
lemon juice.
Or infused lemon water with some carbonation.
I mean, that's you
Not
did
a
what it
lot.
was. That was it. It was
That's
water.
basically it. Yeah.
Well, to me, it was bucket water with lemon in it.
How do you know what bucket water tastes
Dude, I
like?
tasted bucket water before. When you're in
Wait.
Mexico and you grew up in the
Oh.
mountains and your dad throws you out to the wolves, like you gotta drink all kinds of water.
Yeah.
This isn't the first time you mentioned bucket water.
Yeah, there's
No.
a thing about bucket water. I know how bucket water tastes like.
I think you guys mention it in almost every single episode.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
bucket water.
those are for the nasty beers that it reminds me of bucket water.
I
And
think,
I'm not
I
trolling.
think we even discussed it in our episodes too.
I gotta let you guys try bucket water one time.
Yeah.
Just so you guys know what it is.
Wait a minute.
As long as it's bucket water
Hold
from
up.
Mexico well and not bucket water, the water your dog drinks at home.
How about our brewery? Bucket water brewery.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
shit.
Wait, what up? Beer Budz.
Okay, bye.
That should be a
Bucket
beer.
water.
Bucket water beer should be actually that
Bucket
sounds
water
dope.
brewery presented by the Beer Budz.
There you go. Oh yeah, I would like that. Actually, though, yeah, I don't mind
Have
that.
you guys
That
tried
sounds
the
dope.
bucket water IPA?
We already have two ideas.
That is not a bad idea.
Bucket
Actually,
water.
Yeah.
Brewery, and then we have the Beer Budz Chuggables.
Oh,
Don't forget about that.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's
I forgot about that.
Wait, what's the beer Budz Chuggables?
It's like it's an adult version of Lunchables, but it's Chuggables.
Oh wait,
Beer.
yes, I remember. I think I remember this.
But we didn't go into too much specific details because we don't want to let our audience know. We want to surprise them.
Yeah.
For the future.
Patreon users only.
Oh, dude, I'm so down to Patreon.
I think I started Beer Budz Patreon. I didn't tell you guys, but I did start it. It's still not completely finished because you have to put some tiers. Well, I mean, you don't have to put some tiers in there, but I have a Patreon started. I haven't linked it yet or put it on the Instagram page because I still want to like polish it. I don't think it looks good at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah. Going back to the Florida man, because I do want to get the scores out there because I'm thirsty as hell.
Yeah, I know.
We haven't drank
How deep are we
I'm
right
kind
now?
of, we're 34 minutes in,
This is
and
so
I'm kind
bad.
of scared that it's going to be just as long as our Thanksgiving episode.
Nah, it's not. We can't do that. It's 3 beers, man.
I mean, the last one was 4.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. I don't think we're gonna get through these, honestly.
I think we are. They're not too bad.
I mean, I feel like
the percentage is like less than
Even if,
5%.
if no, I meant because this tastes so bad. It's
Wait,
gonna be like
tasted them?
I mean, that's why we're
dirty water.
Wow.
Dirty
Bucket
bucket
water.
dirty bucket water.
Bucket water brewing.
Dirty bucket water stout.
Dark water brewing too. That's another one.
I kind of like bucket water.
I like bucket water more. I'm just saying dark water should be
Seems more organic.
should be a beer we make from bucket water brewing.
What's it called?
Dark water.
Ooh, that's
Dude, but dark water sounds like
band.
that, and
This
it sounds like a top tier of like.
Ooh, like
it
a
sounds
whiskey or
like a
something.
whiskey or rum. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Then we do
like
a whiskey inspired rum barrel aged beer.
Ooh.
And then when we do a porter, it'll be the chunky bucket water porter.
But then just say whiskey inspired rum barrel aged. What the fuck, whiskey barrel aged?
Wow.
I know that doesn't make sense.
Whiskey barrel aged what?
Because I said a whiskey inspired rum barrel aged.
A whiskey
Yeah,
inspired
but
rum barrel
it's a
aged.
rum barrel aged. That doesn't make sense. Whatever.
You haven't even started drinking yet.
No. So the taste for Florida man, because I want to get these scores into.
Oh, okay.
You guys remember it? It was easy taste, right? Like you guys remember scores?
Taste.
I mean, I don't remember it vividly, but I know how it tastes like. I did not like it. I'm gonna give that shit 3. I think it tasted like lemon juice. You know the shit they put on your Tostitos. You know when you go to that Mexican lady that has that car and she's selling like shaved ice and shit. That shit.
the elote lady.
Yeah, the lotte lady. You know the lemon bottle she has and she sprays it. That's how I think it tasted like. With water. Yeah, a little bit more water.
We're doing what first? The taste.
Yeah, the taste for Florida.
The taste for me was a 6.
6. Ooh, God damn, man.
Because I liked it. It went really well with the bars.
It's not an IPA, so don't trust this car. All right, Beer Budz Dan, what you got for us?
I gave it a 4.
See what I'm saying?
But-
That's my boy. I don't even know what the noise I made last time.
You did like a more like a husky, like, that's my boy. You sound like an old dog, like old yellow.
I'm fucking dying here. What about the feel? I don't like the feel of fucking lemon juice in my mouth.
The feel.
I'm gonna give it a 4. I don't think it was shitty though. I don't think it was
I
horrible.
gave it a 4.5.
All right.
Yeah, I give it a 3 on feel
Okay.
because I don't remember any carbonation.
No, there
Right.
wasn't any. It was
kind of weird. It was like an agua fresca.
Yeah.
sort of thing.
No,
Yeah,
yeah,
it was
exactly.
weird.
That's what it was. I think because it's a video with lemon. That's all it was.
Mm.
That's why it had like a percentage, like 3 point. I think it was 3.9%. Yeah, it was really low.
The one that you got, right?
It's just water.
The Florida man.
The Florida one, yeah. I remember that one being the lowest. Yeah.
The smell. Shit,
remember
I
the
didn't smell it.
Yeah,
I didn't smell it, you guys.
Oh.
I'm sorry. This was not done on purpose. Remember, we were gonna taste it here, and then it popped, and so we had to drink it before the concert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not our fault for not remembering to smell it. But you know what? 0. Just because fuck Golden Road for.
That's fine.
That's fair. you guys cool with 0 for that?
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
All right.
Let's get to drinking, boys.
And then we couldn't do the chuggability either. Did we was there I tried to chug it. I remember I tried to chug it.
I think I tried to chug it and I was
when we were walking.
yeah, just to finish it.
I didn't like it. I remember not liking it personally. I don't know if it was like the worst I've had because the Imperials
It's not
tend to
too
be
bad.
the worst. Yeah,
I give it a 5.
I was gonna give it 4.5. Not
I give it a 6, but I was pretty buzzed.
bad.
You know, I could have downed it.
All right. So which one do you guys want to do? That's not too bad. I'll run up the scores right now for Florida, man. I'm assuming this is gonna be our loser, honestly, because of what happened. We had a negative experience with it. Golden Road, step up your game. If you guys want us to re-review your Florida man, then sponsor us.
It almost sounded like he was gonna say that.
Then sponsor us. Take us out there and pay for our beers, and we'll review.
Also, that's smart if you want. We're all 3 of us are dog owners.
Yes.
That love beer.
We'll review again. We'll re-review the beer. God damn it.
Every time
You guys are confusing my mind right now. Look at my brain. Yeah, sponsor us. We'll take a second look at your beer and just give us some free beer.
Ready? I think we should go with the cider first.
All right. I'll let Budz Michael open it just so I can average out the scores here for you guys.
Damn, dude, we've been talking for so long. It's like room 10.
Yeah. 40 minutes in. And we're popping it open.
All right, here we go. Dang it.
Oh, okay. We still had something
There's
in there.
still some-
Hey, wait. Ah, damn it.
I mean, we still had something though. It wasn't too
Pretty
bad.
good, though.
I was expecting actually not to have anything at all.
Yeah.
That smell was pretty good.
Yeah?
I don't know if you want to smell it before I pour
Wow. Oh, man, that's sugary.
it. Yeah. Want to
I don't know what's good
before I
about
pour it? Just to smell
Wait.
it. Because it's directly from the tap.
Oh, that's right. That makes sense. Yeah.
Oh, wait, I don't get that.
Whoa.
'Cause-
that's a cool smell.
'cause,
Wait,
um,
let's it over, baby.
What?
Let me get a little sniff.
Okay, well, when Carlos sniffs it, when we had
Damn,
the
that's
beers
juicy.
from Firestone Walker,
Uh,
I found that when I smelled the beer before I poured it, it smelled better.
oh.
And then once I poured it, it smelled different for some reason.
Really?
I don't know if that's just like a
Oxygen.
mental thing. I don't know, maybe oxidation or something.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So that's why I asked for you guys to smell it before I poured it.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, because when it gets, yeah, you're right. I
Dude,
appreciate
that
it.
looks like pina colada.
If you like pina coladas.
And getting caught in the rain.
I saw him brag here earlier.
Yeah, I brought it for that reason. I'm also
He's on his rag, you guys. Hold up.
I'm the third beer bud and also the bartender. You know what it kind of looks like? It looks like a Jaeger bomb.
Oh.
I haven't
had that in a
I
long
was
time,
gonna say, I don't think I've
Are
had
you guys
it.
down with the Jaeger bombs?
What are you, 10?
I'm down to Jaeger bombs.
Oh, you get that? Yeah, it's just,
Wait, you don't like Jaeger bombs, Carlos?
I don't know what a Jaeger bomb is.
You know what we should do? Irish car bombs.
Oh, I'm down with that.
Dude.
Those
Those
you know
I
what
do
we
like.
can do? We can do like a
Drink alcohol?
we can do an alcohol like a part like a. Do you guys like a New Year's Eve? Like you know?
Yes.
We are gonna do New Year's Eve. I'm planning on like a Christmas / New Year's Eve special. That's gonna be a lit day.
A little.
Lit. A lit. All right, I don't mean to use that word. I'm sorry. I apologize if we have all the beer boots here present. We don't use those words here.
We do not do that.
Yeah.
That sounds like 1975.
Wait, the actual band? Or?
Oh, we gotta start talking about this shit too. Fucking Beer was Daniel. He legitimately saw 2 bands and heard the rest from the outside.
I would say
Doesn't it smell
it
different?
does, yeah.
It's like the
That's
smell
good
kind of dilutes a
observation.
little. That's what I'm saying. Like the longer it stays in the cup, it's starting to go away.
Dude, it's like they seal and it just ferments or some shit.
Yeah.
Smelly.
And
I'm thirsty, guys.
you know what? Now it kind of looks like apple juice.
Dude, it's straight up.
Ooh, I like that.
Ooh, I like that. What's your like?
The taste.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna taste it. I like the smell. I'm just smelling it right now, man. It smells really good to me.
I'm also super thirsty, so I don't know.
What does it smell like? It's something very. There's something about it that I can't put my apple cinnamon. No.
I think it smells like apples, apple juice.
Apple cider.
Yeah.
Right? It's funny because like you're right. It's just I'm stupid. Man. it's that easy.
Carlos is trying to be like, he's like, I smell apple.
I smell some cinnamon.
With some notes of nuts and a hint of cinnamon. What, Carlos? That's the kind of podcast you want?
Yeah.
No, fuck no.
The elitist one.
Oh, this tastes shit. It doesn't taste right. Just like
It smells like the bartender who poured this.
this is the
drink
shit.
has
Like
a bit of
girls drink.
resentment.
Wait, what? Go ahead, repeat that.
The bartender who smell it. Then I could smell that resentment at the end.
Okay.
That finish note of resentment.
I like
Yeah.
From the
I
bartender.
like it a lot.
I like it a lot.
And there's a real problem with this that I know right away. It doesn't. It's not too sugary. That's the thing. That's why I like it. A lot of these type of beers or like ciders, like Mike's Hard ciders or whatever, they're too sugary. The Smirnoff beers.
Okay.
I feel like I could drink so many of these, and that's dangerous.
Pause right there, boy. I disagree. I think it's very sugary. Because
I mean, I think that's why Carlos. Oh wait, but sugary. Never mind. I was gonna say that. I think that's why Carlos thinks he can drink so much of it because he doesn't really taste the alcohol. It's all like sugar.
Yeah. Like and the thing is like I don't like too sugary beers. This is not too sugary. I've tried Mike's Hard Cider before. Disgusting. Nats. What's the other one? Nats or
I don't know.
there's another. There's a
Smirnoff.
bunch of
You said
there's a
that,
Smirnoff
Smirnoff.
one.
Smirnoff, yeah.
But there's also like a Nats cider. I don't know. But this is that in my belief, I don't taste the sugar as much. I'm not saying it doesn't have sugar, but it's not as bad as those other ciders, beers, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah, like it's not a lingering sugar taste.
Yeah.
like it doesn't
I
get
feel like
straight to the
it
dome.
goes away
Mm-hmm.
towards the end. Like you taste it as you salivate it, but then like once you're done,
It's super dangerous, man. This legit is like some like good New Year's like cider, the shit you pop off when you drink for New Year's Eve. Yeah.
I'm gonna give this to my kid for New Year's.
You won't know it has alcohol in it.
No.
And the crazy thing is, it's at 5%. That's not bad.
Yeah, you guys are right. Like I don't taste any of that. I didn't think of that. I thought it was just straight up like fucking.
Just for our viewers, I don't have a kid, so don't be
No.
sending us emails like, Michael, why don't you give your kid some beer? I don't have a kid. So. Just clarification.
I like this one. I've never been too hard of a cider man, but I don't know, man. But it's dangerous to like this.
This is
I
my
don't want to
first
like this.
cider.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Nice.
You should try Nats. Nats Brewing. They have really good ciders. You know what I'm talking? Nat Reverend pineapple cider. Nat Reverend.
At the cellar?
Yeah, at the cellar.
Yeah.
Those
the
ciders
pineapple
are
one
good.
was really good.
Nat Reverend's pineapple cider is really good. You need to try those.
Dude, I feel like this is so chuggable.
Oh no, it is. That's why it's dangerous, man.
So
It is really dangerous. Damn, I'm gonna get some tacos after this. Fuck it. I was gonna eat.
For real?
I had a smoothie. I had a green smoothie today, and then I ate a chicken salad. But God, I don't know what's been wrong
Are you
with
going
me.
to Canales?
Yeah, I don't know what's been wrong with me. I've been like eating tacos. Yeah, I'm gonna take you home.
Okay.
I'm still gonna get tacos, yo. What the fuck? I don't know what's been wrong with me, but I haven't like eating too much out like these past 2 weeks. It's my sister. My sister came to visit, and she, whenever comes down to visit, she wants to go out to eat all the places she likes here in LA.
Because
Like she invites me, and I go with her.
Because she lives in the cornfield, right?
Yeah, she lives in the cornfield.
That's right.
Yeah, she has to go through all those
She's
corns.
a scarecrow lawyer.
Is there
That's
corn
true.
in-
Scarecrow law is very scary, dude.
Is there corn in Virginia, or am I just being stereotypical?
It's a swamp, I
I
think.
don't think Virginia has corn at all. We're not in Kansas, buddy. No, man. Virginia's actually known for, I think, swamp, but they also have like Virginia barbecue, actually.
Virginia barbecue.
Carlos, you gonna tacos? I don't want tacos,
That
dude.
is fucking. I'm not even joking. I'm not gonna get too much. I'm gonna get like 2 tacos. That's
Really?
maybe 4.
You should get 5.
Dude, I think I'm gonna get 6.
It's bad too, like, cause it's so late.
It's only a
I know I
Tuesday.
shouldn't. I know I shouldn't be eating this though, cause it's so late. Like, but I don't know. I'm thinking I need to fight my brain.
What's funny is like I kind of tried to promise myself that I wasn't gonna eat out, but then I've been hanging out with you guys, and I'm just like, oh, fuck it, tacos.
That's so
Especially
bad
every time I
thing.
hang out with Carlos.
Yeah, you guys are pretty. You guys are going hard on the tacos.
Well, we are.
There you go.
I think I'm gonna have to like know. I'm gonna have to get to know like Anna's people and be like, hey, what's up, dude? You should know my name because I'm there all the time.
It is that, man. Oh yeah, I want to hit back to it because we were talking about it. Daniel left at the concert.
Oh, that's right. I forgot what you were talking about.
Yeah.
So
That's right.
we paid big money,
Big fat money.
for this concert, right?
Big Carlos, man.
And Daniel leaves us after the record tours because the 1975 was playing. I know some of you probably actually liked the 1975 because a lot of people liked the
And unfortunately,
1975.
that's horrible music. So stop right now. Take it off your playlist.
Because a lot of people liked the 1975 at the concert.
Oh, I thought for some reason you guys were talking about Lovely the band, but they weren't on.
No, they were
when we
before.
got there.
Lovely the Band is
Yeah,
not
I
shit.
wouldn't even see them.
Come on, man. No, I heard them. I was listening.
No,
to
I
them.
heard them, but like we didn't see them.
I wanted to see them. But I heard them. I'm fine with that. I've seen them already once before at 90%. They haven't come out with any new music, so it's not that big of a deal to me.
Continue.
Oh yeah. So yeah, he left. Like, it's funny too because we went through a crowd after the record tours because we both needed a piss and we needed bathroom buddies for that.
BBs.
Yeah, BB baby.
I didn't think you guys were gonna make it back, by the way.
Really?
Yeah.
So you were like, they're gone.
I was just like, they're done.
Yeah. Some people gave us a stanky eye. Some lady was like, "Go for it! You can do it!" She motivated us to like push through everybody.
Yeah,
She's
she
like,
was-
"Fuck it, just push it."
She was into it.
I know.
Yeah.
She wasn't the only one. We had 2 of them. I remember her and there was one other person. So just go for it, just push it. Who cares?
Yeah.
Dude,
It's weird.
the couple that was behind you, the white girl, she's cute. Did you see her?
No.
She was behind Carlos?
She was being Carlos.
Are you talking about like during the 1975?
No, when you left to go take a piss.
Oh no, I don't fucking remember. Because there was this white chicks. Well, there's a bunch of white chicks that came out.
Because you told her, don't forget me.
I forgot. That was so
And
weird.
then he did?
Yeah, I did.
I remember.
I just realized how weird that sounds.
That's so weird.
And I never saw the rest of the concert. No, that's not true. She moved forward.
I just realized how weird that sounds. See, I said it in a non-weird way, a non-sexual way. I just mean like, don't forget us because we're coming back. Don't like.
That's fucking boss. AOG. Yeah.
It's all sexual too.
It's a good line.
Oh shit! Oh, that was good. Good job, Michael. I didn't remember I said that to him.
You're welcome. That's what I'm here for.
Anyway, we did make our way back. We had to kind of shove our way through some people, but we were trying to be as nice as possible. Like we're just trying to get back to our spot. Like we were trying to go through the same people we went out through.
Mhm.
That's impossible. They all moved somewhere else. I don't know, even though it went the same way. As soon as we get there, I guess the 1975 was on their 3rd song.
Doesn't answer.
I don't know.
I just want him to be over.
Yeah, it was Daniel listens to like 20 seconds of it. He's like, I can't do this, man. After the record tours, I gotta go. And he just walks away.
I thought Daniel was having a stroke or something. I was like, this is an extreme reaction to me. I was like, I don't like it either, but you don't seem like, no, I'm sorry, I can't. Like he put his, I think he put your fingers in your ears. You're like, no, I can't. No, I can't. I gotta go. All right, I'm calling my Uber now. No, I gotta go.
It was honestly
And I feel
kind
like-
of funny though.
I feel like his voice even sounded like that too. I think when you get all motivated, that like your voice you can't go like this, like no, I gotta go. Yeah.
It was funny too, though. We were so confused, like, what the hell? Honestly, I think it was just
why were
you just wanted to
confused, though?
sleep. It was just because you wanted to sleep, right?
I had told you guys before going in, I was leaving, so if anything,
I thought we convinced you to stay.
I thought I convinced you to stay because
convincing.
me and you were gonna leave after Mumford,
Mm.
regardless.
I was
Yeah.
gonna do that, but then you guys had told me, or the original lineup, I don't know what happened, but like
No, it was the same lineup.
in my head, it was Bracket Tours, then Mumford and Sons.
Oh, okay.
So then when we came back, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
Okay. I guess
Right? And then I just like, I wasn't in the right state of mind.
No, that's fine. We're just trying to bag on you. It was funny though. At first we were just like, I was super confused, but then I'm like, he also wants a sleep score. You guys don't know.
It's not sleep. It's my integrity.
It wasn't even sleep because like he was still awake when we were awake. He's like, yeah, I'm in bed right now.
Oh, what? Wait, oh,
Remember
that's
I was
right. I
texting
forgot you
Daniel.
mentioned to me. That was when we got to tacos too, though.
That's when we got to talk to you, yeah.
That's right.
And it was funny too because like, because Carlos' sister handed me the glow stick thing. She's like, put it up, and I'm like, why? She's like, Carlos needs to find us, and I'm like,
He's not coming back.
and that was like the most intense like arm workout of my life.
Oh yeah, that's
She's
how
like,
we found you.
she's
guys.
like, you
I
gotta
forgot.
differentiate yourself. And I was like, so what? Do you want to do like drummer sticks or something? So
You
I
did.
started- So I started to do the X, and I started to go to the beat, so like no one would get mad kind of thing, because I was blocking people's beats doing that. But fuck it.
I remember
Found
that. That's actually the only reason we found you guys.
It was the
too.
beacon to us.
Because we couldn't see you.
Yeah. But how did we get through? We just
I
posted.
don't
Yeah, we
even know
just-
how you guys got through, because
I was just like, excuse me.
when you guys got through, I felt like the crowd got a lot closer.
No, they did. To see the 1975. No, I'm serious. Like, I know you left. But you should have seen when they got to like the fourth or fifth song, like all these white chicks and like even some Asian chicks and some Asian dudes. There was this one Asian guy behind who was super into it. I know you saw him. He was right behind you, I think.
That's the guy that your sister didn't like.
Probably.
It was the guy in a red sweater.
Yeah, he was wearing
Yeah.
I don't know.
He
if it
was
that
he was like pushing up on her sister, not to
No.
like grind on her or whatever.
No, I know
Because he was just so like.
I mean, that's how it was in Magic Giant, though. Until they
Yeah,
remember.
we did do that.
Yeah, that's true.
You did too, apparently. Daniel. Don't try to make me
When did I do this?
All right, you weren't sober, but my sister and Christine were sober, and they called it out. They said like you also kind of like
Oh, bumped into you?
bumped into a girl who also left because of you.
At the Magic?
I mean, you died.
What? That's crazy.
But Daniel,
That's okay.
But
Dude.
if
We're
Dan-
enjoying ourselves, you know.
but Daniel at least bumped into someone. They weren't hitting someone on the head like Carlos was.
I was helping her by accident. No, the head one.
You elbowed the Japanese poor girl?
No.
No.
It was just like I
It
apologize.
was
I still
this-
remember that.
This like white lady with glasses and like almost a bowl haircut.
Because for the Magic Giant concert,
Hipster looking girl.
She looked like a teacher.
Oh yeah.
So-
She was nice.
She was older. She was cute too.
Oh.
Because for the Magic Giant one, like in the beginning of the concert, I was still had my senses, and I remember vividly hitting her because I felt so bad. I felt so
I
bad hitting her.
remember hitting it. Wow.
Yeah, because it was at that one, like, oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Can we
But-
isolate that audio?
Shit.
Sorry.
It's so bad, dude. That can be cut out, and oh my god. All right. Anyways, but did I hit her actually multiple times with my elbow again, or was
I
it?
honestly don't know.
I just know the
remember-
first time it was.
I just remember she was okay with it in the beginning, and then
Yeah.
eventually, as the concert progressed, she moved farther away from
Well,
us.
apparently we got crazier. We started making like a circle, and we brought in a guy. Like my sister was sending us all the
Yeah,
story.
we brought in this random white guy
Yeah.
that Daniel and Barrick met at the bar.
Yeah.
And then I joined in because I wanted another beer. And then I ran into him again at the restroom.
Oh.
And then that's when he told me, he's like, hey, dude, yeah, I'm here with the chick or whatever. He's like, I don't know if I should text her back. I'm like, dude, text her. What are you, like, don't be stupid. And then we met the girl.
Oh, no way.
You guys met? Wait,
Well,
what
we
the
didn't-
fuck?
we didn't
I didn't hear
hear
this
it.
shit.
But we saw her.
Oh, I saw her in the back.
Oh, was she cute?
She was cute. And
Oh, she was mad.
she
Oh,
was cute. She had like a nose piercing.
Mm-hmm.
And she was just fucking miserable in the
Yeah.
back wall. She was just like,
Fuck.
I don't know why I'm interested in this guy. This guy's just into other guys. And it's funny too, because like I kind of felt like he had a thing for Daniel. Because he told Daniel, he's like, hey, you should come out to emo night.
Oh, that's
And I was
right.
like, that's weird. Why is he?
Emo
Why is he
night.
just inviting Daniel and no one else? Like it's like we
They
all.
brought it up, dude.
I thought
that's a bro. That's a
No,
bro connection.
but like
That's
me-
a bro connection.
But me and Gulam were also like in that same level, but for
I'm
some
saying-
reason,
Check
he
it.
specifically told Daniel, "You should come to emo night. That's where I'ma be."
I remember that.
I'm gonna be.
And I'm like,
God, I wish I knew. I
Who
knew
was
it.
Wait, he's like, where he even told me where it was.
"I'm getting out of here." I think it was somewhere close by
Echo.
at the Echoplex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish
Let's
I
do
was-
it, boys. Emo night.
I'm down. I was down exploring
I'm
new adventures and shit. Like,
Yeah,
let's
why
do
don't we
that.
try it? That's
The,
fun.
the
Except for
Echo,
Tinder swipe.
the Echo was dope. When I want to go take photos last night.
Let's go.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw your
Super-
Instagram post.
yeah,
Yeah.
We've been to the Echo.
Check
a
out
couple times.
Bokeh. Shout out to Bokeh Podcast, Bokeh Time Podcast, and my and what's that? Which one is it? The one you took Instagram photos on?
So let me give you guys the correct information. It's Bokeh Time Pod.
Okay, I said podcast. Well, I was close enough. They would find it with just Bokeh Time.
Bokeh, B as in boy, OKEH, Time Pod.
Yeah.
And then my photography Instagram is Mike, MIKE, Ballesteros, B as in boy, ALLESTEROS, photo. Because I want to go take photos for
PHOTO.
courtship. It was their first headlining show.
Nice.
And then, so they had 2 opening bands, and I was there. So it was pretty chill, dude. It was super good. But they're like super young crowd. I was like so thrown off.
Wow.
I felt like I was one of the oldest people there.
They're like, no serving.
Because it was 18 plus. They were serving alcohol, and like, I got a wristband just in case, but I was like, nah.
Yeah, you drank too much that week.
So I was like, I need to do the episode today. So I was like, I'm not going to drink.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, that's it. I want to say too, Magic Giant, I think is so fucking fun. I think I'm just saying like Magic Giant is so fun. If you guys don't know, by the way, I was talking about it. I like blacked out in the concert. I didn't black out like physically.
Yeah,
like
what?
I was still there.
Why don't you have to tell the audience that?
Cause I'm like
mean?
learning new things. Like
You
this
don't
guy.
abuse alcohol, dude.
No, it wasn't because of the alcohol, you guys.
You don't abuse other things.
It was a legal drug.
I mean, apparently.
a legal quotation marks drug.
Apparently he vividly remembers hitting someone, so maybe
Yeah.
he is.
I remember some things, and it's unfortunate. This doesn't happen all the time. This is only the second time it's happened, I think. Right?
Only when she
First
gets
time
mad.
was Tony's party,
Hold on. Wait, what are you saying?
like the blackout. This is my second
Oh,
time.
how many times you blacked
This is
out?
only my second time, right? Tony's partying, and then this.
Wait, if you fall asleep and don't remember, that's blackout. But if you fall asleep and remember, that's not a blackout.
That's not a blackout.
Okay.
I mean, like not remembering shit. I think this is my second time only.
I think if you don't remember the whole night, it's considered
Yeah,
blacking out.
that's blacking out.
Okay.
But like you were still up and apparently doing stuff, and we're
Conscious.
conscious, and I didn't even realize I was conscious. But save the chuggability. Save the chuggability. Yeah.
There's still more.
Oh damn.
Yeah, I was saving it for the checkability.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
But Magic Johnson is a cool band. You guys should definitely check them out. Their live performance is awesome and very fun. Everybody's very friendly.
Very bad.
This
I
is-
wish I was conscious because at one point this girl was touching me. I wish I could have seen her. I mean, I'm married. I'm married.
Carlos.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean you can't appreciate
I mean,
another
the-
female. I want to see if she. I want
way-
to see if she was cute or not,
She
dude.
was cute.
That
Carlos.
doesn't. I don't know how that means. What that means. I didn't get to see her. I'm sad.
Have you ever seen her with an ugly chick?
What?
Exactly.
I don't know what the fuck that means.
If I thought she was cute, she's cute. Because I know there's some guys that are like, oh, she was hot, dude. And
I
then,
don't like
you look,
hot.
and then you
I
look
like
at that
hot.
guy's hot, and it's like.
See, I like guys that are hot. I
Bro.
like guys that are cute.
Did you say he likes
Yeah.
guys that are hot?
Yeah. Hot guys are cool. Cute guys are not. I like cute girls. I don't like.
I don't know how I
hot
made this massive left turn.
girls.
Yeah.
But like we're talking about guys now.
No, but she was cute.
I mean, I know my wife told me, and so did my sister. My sister got mad for me apparently, but my wife told me that when my sister pointed her out, that by the time my sister like pointed that girl out to my wife, she wasn't touching me anymore. So I'm assuming it was only for a little bit of time. That's why I think my sister overreacted. I think it was only during like she only did it for like a little bit for like the jumping and
She
shit.
did it twice.
Oh, okay.
It
I mean, that's not that bad.
It wasn't for the jumping though. What it was
Yeah,
is
me
that.
fucking you.
I have
Like,
I have
did
good
you
memories,
know?
Carlos.
Did you see it?
I did not see it.
Daniel didn't see it, no.
No.
He did see
His boyfriend.
one of the
Oh,
singers,
that's not
one of the
boy.
singers wanna
That's
be
not nice.
with Carlos, but
Oh, Yeah, Austin.
No,
Austin
hated me at first.
Austin wanted to be with Carlos.
I thought you guys said he looked like he hated me.
No, he wanted to fuck you.
It looked like that.
Pretty hard.
Yeah.
But I think
Because he gave the most heart out of every single person in that.
I always do. My dads are my boys.
Even
Just
though,
like David Dobrik is my boy.
Even though, fuck David Dobrik conversation. I hope he gets deported.
that's good.
But that's so fucked up.
Just him, though.
Just him. Everybody else can stay, but that guy
Everyone else
gotta
can
get
stay.
out.
Yeah. We should just build a wall around
If
his
Trump
house.
does one thing,
Wait, no, sorry, guys. We don't joke like that here. Wait, that was a joke. No, I'm sorry, that is a joke. We do joke around like that. Holy shit,
you
that
should
that.
send this video.
that shit that
clip
made
to David Dobrik.
Yeah. This is actually a good part of clip. I'm gonna like clap. Yeah, this is a good part of clip. I should start clipping YouTube videos. I think I'm gonna start doing that.
That'd be
Those short
cool.
segments, yeah.
What was he talking about?
You're talking about the one thing. No.
Oh, I remember. I like how I say I have a good memory, and then I don't remember. So going back to the Japanese girl, the reason she touched you is because Carlos was so passionate when he was singing the lyrics.
Oh, is that why?
I mumble some of those lyrics.
Carlos was making like the most movement in the pit, and he was just like moving around, singing his heart out. And then the girl, also being a Magic Giant fan, obviously, she like touched like her chest, like that's my guy kind of thing. And she touched Carlos twice.
At the same time as touching her chest,
She was like,
touching her chest, and then
no, she did that. I think she touched herself first.
Oh,
Like not in a sexual way, just like I guess in a spiritual, like musically way. And
They
she,
were-
like touched Carlos.
Little she know it's fucked up.
I think I know what was happening. So I think Carlos, the Japanese girl, and Austin were all connected at that one time.
That might be right.
Maybe multiple times during the show.
So you're saying we
Because she
had like
touched you multiple times, right?
She
I don't
touched
know.
him.
I wasn't fucking conscious. I don't think I even realized she touched me.
No,
Probably.
Carlos didn't notice.
Yeah, told
I
you.
noticed, and then I told Carlos, like, "Hey, Christine, fuck her up, dude, fuck her up. She's touching your man." And she's like, whatever, it's just Carlos.
She said that she sees Carlos.
That's why Christine's the best.
It was fucking hilarious. Oh, it should be. Yeah, no, I honestly like. That's why I'm like, I kind of feel sad for the girl because I'm like, bitch, I probably like didn't even like.
Why?
Because I didn't recognize anything. I didn't even recognize you guys. Did I like honestly like was I? Because I'm really curious. I want to piece the night together because I can't piece it.
Continue.
Was I aware and conscious about what I was doing with you guys? Like, was I
sometimes.
trying to pull you guys in sometimes, or was I just doing my own shit? That's
No.
what I'm trying.
There were times where you went into your own like little Carlos bubble, but a lot of the times you were in the group thing. I think I pulled you in a lot of the time.
Good job.
That's
I
good.
think so.
No, that is a good thing. I don't want to fucking all of a sudden like,
Because
go to the middle.
Because
and
remember
start
we
hitting
started to
everybody.
jump in
the back.
Barrick's Instagram when he was videotaping us. I brought in Carlos, so we were all four of us jumping together.
Nice.
Yeah.
So where was he? He was like in his own world at this point.
Who was Carlos?
Before you dragged him in.
There were times where he kind of went in his own bubble, and I think that's when it
Disturbing people.
disturbing people, helping cute girls in the head.
Oh, that guy, by the way, my sister and Christine had told me that the girl he brought, and I think that's just funny. I don't know if he was like as fucked up as me, which is a good thing. We're talking about like this, like I'm drawing. You want to remember what happens, by the way. It's not good to ever be at that state. I don't know. Somehow I lost control. Again, this is only the second time this has happened. It's not a cool thing. Just remember. And I do that just because it's not good to put yourself in those positions because you don't know what happens, and then a lot of situations could rise that you have no control of. But apparently, I was like kind of in control sometimes, which is weird. But my sister and my wife told me that guy, the girl that he was with or something, like she was so pissed because he was not giving her any attention.
Yeah,
he was with us the whole time, right?
Yeah,
That's fucking
she was
crazy.
in the back wall.
God
And
damn,
to make it worse, she was cute too.
She was very cute.
She was cute. She was short. Had a piercing on her nose. I think she was like a dirty brunette, like dirty blonde brunette.
Caucasian.
And she was just she was like forbidden fruit. And she was just like when I made eye contact with her, I was like, sorry. I didn't say sorry, but in my head I was
She
like,
had that burning look.
she just wanted to fucking go home. She was like, I don't know why I talked to this guy, why I text him.
Yeah.
Because to make it worse is like she hit up him, so she was more interested in him that he was interested in her.
That was obvious.
Because when I was in the restroom with him in a non-homoerotic way,
I didn't seem that way because I know the story, but I could. It didn't sound
So
that
something
way.
weird happened.
he was like, I don't even know if I should text her.
Ah, so
I'm
he
so he
yeah.
wasn't that into it.
Yeah.
And then
I mean, dude could have been fucking gentlemanly at least. Fucking,
we
I don't know.
have someone talking on the chat, but I can't see this far.
I'll check right now. Yes. You can continue. You can do the story. Continue.
I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, it was just the fact that, and then when you come, can you actually tilt it a little too?
That's Christine.
Can you move it? Can you move it like more towards Danny a little? Like just there you go. That's way better. Thank you, Cora. But yeah, like I remember her. She was just. I remember seeing her twice. Well, I saw her throughout, but she was just so miserable, and I felt so sorry for the girl because I'm like, if you would have texted me, I would have never done that to you.
Did you guys ever like tell the guy to like go and like see her or some shit? Or?
That's not my job, bro.
I mean, you're right. It is in your job.
Why would we do that now when we're enjoying our night?
That's true. Or you're trying to pick her up afterwards. I see the game plan.
But I remember what's funny is like at the end of the concert, she disappeared.
Oh, so she just left the guy?
She left. No, but so I think so did he though. They both got.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, you know that was a fucking awkward ass drive home or some shit.
Yeah,
Back.
probably. You guys ready to check this?
Let's do
Oh yeah, let's do it. Check up with all right. Oh, by the way, what another time says like beer buds ruining relationships. They weren't even together, were they?
Why you gotta make this so dark, Carlos? No, they went together, dude.
Okay. No, I'm not saying my wife said that. I'm just saying.
Cause obviously like if it was his girlfriend, he would have responded or.
You don't know that, dude. Some people are so focused.
I guess that's true.
All right, let's check this.
What did your wife say?
That she said we ruined relationships.
Oh, we ruined relationships.
Yeah.
That's funny.
All right.
That's not true. We built them.
That's not us. I think that's Magic Giant's fault.
We built a new relationship with that guy.
That's true. So we'll see them both at Emo Night.
And if anything, we probably did her a favor. Hopefully, she saw
You guys get his number?
the error in his ways. No, I think Daniel did though.
Oh,
you know, man.
Not as
You
well.
gotta check this. You gotta check your notes, man. Your Apple notes. See, you got a little notepad in there. It says, like,
I do remember him introducing himself, and I don't remember his name. And I
Really?
think I made the conscious decision not to remember his name. Like my brain was like, "Do you want to remember this name?" And I was like, "No, he's not worth it." And my brain's like, "Okay, you won't remember it." So I remember the rest of the night, but his name.
That's funny.
He's just a jumpy white guy.
We're about to do the chug test, you guys.
So we're gonna chug it to the theme song,
Yeah, let's do it.
Or
We're
is
chugging
it-
to the theme song.
or the outro song. Since I feel like it
Actually,
wasn't that long.
outro is probably better because outro has a fade out and then whatnot. So outro would be better.
Oh, I guess you're. Okay.
I mean, it has a fade in. Sorry, the outro has a fade in.
You want to press it, but
I'll do it.
I'll do it.
All right.
Red one?
Ready? Everybody.
all right, hold up. Wait, hold up.
Oh,
Move this more towards the just so it's more. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
3, 2, 1. Whoa.
That was delicious.
It was pretty good.
It reminds me of a Jaeger bomb,
Yeah, the sweetness.
and even like the taste.
But I think it's way better now.
It was.
Yeah.
Less syrupy.
Wait, do you guys think that like towards the end of it was like a little like, you know, like a
Bite?
little sting? Yeah, a little bite, a little sting. It's just maybe because it was cold or I don't know what it was, but something bit me in the back of my throat.
Check that, Carlos.
I didn't get that.
I didn't get that at all either.
All right, I'm stupid again today.
That's
It's
my boy.
It's probably the headphones.
No,
too.
the chugging was easy
You
though.
should have taken off your headphones.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that. They're right. We did a test last time, and that actually made an impact. Beer buds out there, by the way, man. We got
Beer butters.
beer buds. Well, I mean, you guys are beer buds. We're beer butters. We're the beer buds. Yeah,
Beer butters?
Yeah,
That's funny.
yeah. There's
I
like
like that
they
name.
kind. We're gonna create levels one day, like on our Patreons, and
Oh.
like people like who come to shows. We were like, "You're a beer bud baby," so we're gonna call you BBB, and then we'll go like beer bud child right here.
What is-
BBC.
I mean, I feel like you can do that with Patreon.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna create
So
a
the
tier
different
list.
tiers, yeah.
And then when you get to the top, you know what? Honorary beer bud.
Dude, I have so many ideas.
Come drink a beer with us, you know.
I have so many ideas for the tiers.
Oh my god, here it comes.
Not right now, dude. Later.
Oh, okay.
In our business meeting. I'm gonna charge you for my
Oh
advice.
my god, are we a business now?
Dude, I'm down. Beer Buds LLC or what?
That should cost $800.
Fuck it.
Legal Zoom.
I mean,
If we split it 3 ways,
let's at least get some more listeners. Honestly, why do you guys think we don't have listeners sometimes? Well, not like enough. I mean, it takes a while, obviously, but what's the spark that we're missing? I don't think we're missing a spark. That's the
Can I be
thing.
completely honest with
Yeah,
you?
be honest with us.
Consistency.
Think so? But how? Okay, let's say it's consistency. What consistency we're talking about? Once a week?
A weekly episode.
Shit.
Because
That's a lot of alcohol too, though. You gotta think about like Beer Brothers. Check this out. We also probably drink on average once a week, also with our friends. So then we do another episode. So that's at least for us, the Beer Buds. That's twice a week we're drinking.
Yeah.
Look, I like beer, but I know the dangers of alcohol. I said that so weirdly.
I mean, because another thing too is you can kind of. It doesn't necessarily need to be 3 beers every single episode. What you can do is just do one beer, and then you can have like a beer food episode. Like what beer pairings or beer food pairings?
That's some of the shit you're talking there, Mikey. Beer pairings. You say, oh, get the stout and get a filet mignon.
It's not like that, but you know what I mean. Like we can do an episode on beer snacks. We can do an episode on like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I actually like the idea of like 1 beer a week. That's not too
1 beer a week?
That's a little bit too, right? Like we'd be done with that beer pretty freaking quickly.
That's okay.
That's not bad either.
Not
The episode
bad.
doesn't end up being that long too.
Or we could just limit it to 2.
Yeah.
I think 2 would be good. Yeah, 2 a week,
I mean, yeah.
and then we just have our specials, and then
You're overthinking it, Carlos.
yeah, well,
You make it seem like we rage.
we don't.
like we do this and then we go home.
We
That's
don't
it.
rage. That's true. That is what we do. It's just so you know, I'm conscious of alcohol because I understand the dangers of alcohol.
But I think what it is too is like you're kind of mixing your emotions with this episode or like doing this podcast, and also that it's concert season. So like we're going to a lot more concerts.
Yeah.
So you're like, fuck, dude,
Yeah.
you're drinking so much. But it's only
It
because we've
is.
gone to so many concerts
It
together
is, yeah.
and do the episodes too. So if
We
you're doing all that, then we literally drank like twice.
The other thing too is because my sister's been here, I also gone out with her and I've drank it maybe
Wow.
not every
Oh, so
time,
that's just
maybe not even
straightforward.
time, like 1 beer with her, but not every time. But even not just that, it's just the eating too. The eating with the alcohol, I just yeah, I think it is. It's just the season. It's the season.
So I think it is.
I think you need a bit.
I think you need
I'm not
a bit
getting
more,
fat. Don't look at me like I'm getting. This guy's looking at me as because I'm getting fat. I worked out.
Damn.
I worked out today too.
That shirt does
I
not
mean-
look as cut as
Yeah.
it usually is. It looks a little.
I think you intentionally wore like a looser shirt
I
today.
think so too. Something
Look
like
at this
that.
motherfucking beer buds over here ganging up on a beer bud. What kind of beer buddies are the? Dude, you guys are supposed to be getting my back, man.
I think what Carlos needs is a little bit of self control,
I think so.
I have some.
and he's trying to blame this podcast.
Oh, all right.
'Cause
You
you
heard it here, folks. Once a week, beer buds. We're doing it.
I mean, I'm down. I mean, I'm the one pushing for it. I'm like, we're gonna do it this week.
No,
And Carlos is hanging.
No, I do want to do it. You know what we should do though? We should try to do this before we hang. We should do the beer buds episode.
Yeah, I think so.
That's like the most,
That's what I said.
That way we pre-game beforehand
Yeah.
too.
and like that is the smartest thing we could do.
That's what.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then sometimes you're not hanging that day, dude.
I mean, just do an episode without me. I don't need to be in every episode.
Yeah, you do. You're a beer bud. You're supposed to be in every episode. It just doesn't make sense. I mean, that's not true. That's true. Daniel was
Daniel was
staying.
gone for.
Oh.
But you were just a guest. At
I was
that
on
time.
hiatus.
Ouch! Just a guess.
I'm sorry. I'm honest with my boys. Like you're honest with me. Like
I
at
think-
that time, you were a guest, and then like this could work. This guy could be our next beer bud because it was good. No, it was good.
This
First
guy-
episode was like we were trying we were like getting a feel of each other. And the second episode was like
It was magic.
why I hate the fire. It
And
was a
then,
good
when,
episode.
and then when all 3 of us, dude, that shit's a god. Fucking 4 hours on
Oh,
our first
that
episode
episode's
together?
fucking awesome.
Wow.
I think Carlos, you gotta like relax. For that.
You gotta calm the fuck
Like,
down.
you want to like force like, why are we not big
No, I'm not trying to
now?
force.
15 episodes.
I'm not trying to force. I guess there's a little ego to it, but like, see, I don't listen to podcasts, but like when I do listen to some stuff, I'm like, this is actually pretty like good, like all right, that's fucking really good.
No,
That's
you're
cocky
not.
shit.
No,
That's
not
right.
really. I mean, when I listen to this podcast, it has good movement. There's no like silence. You know, like, it's always someone talking. Usually it's Carlos, but you know, like
I don't do
it has a good movement. I'm never like, fuck, dude. When is this episode over? This shit just drags on.
You know why I do it?
It's a continuous energy and flow, or whatever.
It's not because I like want to do it on purpose. I just want to always keep, like you said, I always want to keep the conversation going, keep it talking. So always sometimes that's some random ass bullshit in there.
Yeah, you do.
But I don't even think about it. It just comes out though. I don't think about what I say.
I don't think you ever think about what you're saying.
See, I set myself for that. If I was thinking, that wouldn't have happened.
But yeah, like I don't know. I think just consistency, because like I think for me, one thing that attracts me to a podcast, it's just like, oh, it's like an episode every week. So like, oh, cool, you have something to look forward to or something like that.
Yeah.
But the fact that you guys would have done it since like July of 2018, and you only have like
15
episodes.
with this
Yeah.
episode.
Yeah, definitely consistency, and I think I don't know. I think we have to offer a little more. Maybe we got to start doing research, you know, because I think we can get far with banter. But I think when I listen to podcasts, like I want to listen to something I'm gonna like, and I'm investing time into it too. So I want to get something else out of it, you know.
I guess that makes sense.
But there's people who I guess they want to listen to podcasts. Well, yeah,
I mean,
guests. We can have more guests on.
We can have guests.
You know, it doesn't have to be like knowledge, beer knowledge or whatever. But I think I would like to see some more homework. I'm not saying it's your fault.
No. I'm not saying that.
Because Carlos.
No, I'm not saying that.
Just kidding.
I do. I'm not opposed to the homework idea. It's just ends up being that thing. Like sometimes because it's homework, we end up being like, oh, we can't like banter. We have to hit all these points in the podcast, and so like these away like the story that puts it to the side. Where, I mean, I don't listen to many podcasts, but like I my best example would be like YouTube videos or something. But if I'm looking for an informative YouTube video, I'm there just for the information. I don't want to hear what the fuck you're talking about,
That
right?
makes sense.
And to me, like beer, like when I hear the word beer, but it's just like these guys are drinking beers and telling fucking stupid ass stories. And like, when they can, they're because our first episodes we were explaining what each like some history about the beer, or what type of beer, or how they're made, etc.
Yeah.
We haven't done that. I think in the last 2 or 3. No, that's 3. 2 episodes, 3. Because I think we did it for the. I did it for the.
I did it for the goose.
Yeah, we did it for the goose and explained why, like some shit like that. It's only been these recent ones, but it's also because the recent ones we got from brewery.
We got it directly from the brewery.
Yeah, so there is a difference that when you get it directly from brewery, like
it's just what it says is what you get.
Yeah.
I mean, but then you can also kind of do research too. But
be like, okay, so cider, but we didn't have a theme too. Like we'd have to explain how cider's made. We'd have to explain how the guava. What is a guava deal, anyways?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I just like because okay, we got the cider. The guava deal, I'm assuming is probably. Once we taste it, we could probably give you an idea of what it is. I think I could probably name it out. But I mean, I do like the ideas and
and then also to interject, I think it would be pretty cool to kind of start branding now
that's
before we get
social media is really important.
bigger.
I think that we just suck at social media too.
That too.
I was gonna say.
Not that you suck at it, but like social media would help. You know,
Yes.
like if Carlos would give like a beer recommendation for the week or something.
Oh, that'd be great.
And do like a cool.
I did it both weeks so far.
Oh, you did. That's right.
Nice.
But have it look more like. But then it's your style, whatever you want to do. But I was gonna say like you can have like your go-to backdrop of like like beer buzz and that kind of thing, and like
That's awesome.
have it like branded to our actual your guys's.
Gotta put more work into it for sure for the social media. I know I do.
Well,
That one I know.
At
It's
least
just
you have one, bro. I don't even have one. So,
But
we're
social
gonna
media is
get
such a hard like.
I mean, it's
For me, it's like a hard thing.
Yeah, I mean it's always difficult, but just as long as you have something
I
out
just
there.
keep fucking improving it. That's
hold
for
on.
sure.
I have something that I was struggling too with beer
Go
buzz.
for it.
So there's a big difference, I think, for me, a YouTube video and a podcast.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
And I've kind of been struggling with like, wow, what are we like? because with the YouTube video, you're like talking more direct with like with an audience, sort of, because you have that camera. It kind of fucks with me. Whereas like in a podcast, is it more of a dialogue between like 2 or 3 people, 4 people, and then the audience is just like listening in, sort of like conversation, informative, whatever. But then a YouTube video is kind of like a little different, right?
Yeah,
a little different.
I mean, I guess it all depends. Because I think when it comes to seeing a podcast on YouTube,
we don't interact. We're not supposed to interact.
We don't really interact with the camera mostly. I think we're just having a conversation. People can look at us. Because I go to Joe Rogan's like experience on YouTube, and I'm not like, oh, they're not looking at us, or they're not saying what's up to us. You're just like,
it's just a dialogue.
You're just seeing people and their banter. You're not.
Yeah.
So.
Because I have, like I've mentioned before, some people don't want to listen to a podcast. They want to see the YouTube video of the podcast, and I understand that because they want to visually see like the beers or us drinking or us moving around and touching each other, whatever it is we do, crazy shenanigans. We don't have any crazy shenanigans. But I mean, some people like that. So like I'm one of those people. There's like a different audience for everything. But like the YouTube thing is just, for sure, it's just like for those who want to visually see the podcast. That's legitimately.
I think it just serves as a visual element.
Yeah.
It's not. I don't really see the YouTube video as like like welcome to Beer Budz, you know, and you're talking to the camera, you know, we're actually just doing our podcast. Like, it's not like we're influencers or whatever.
That's what fucks with me too. When like we say you guys, it's kind of like, well, am I supposed to be doing that? A YouTube video here? That's what just messes with my mind.
Oh, okay. I think you're just overthinking it, bro.
I think so.
We're all over.
Because I'm like, what am I doing? You know what I mean? Am I supposed to be looking at the camera?
No, never.
Fuck,
never. Never.
If you look at it, that's cool, but
no,
you don't have to.
I mean, because like if you look at Joe Rogan, which eventually that's what I'm hoping will be like, we'll have multiple cameras set up. If you start looking at the cameras, that'd be a little bit weird. Like, oh, shit, why is people Daniel looking at the camera? I'm scared like shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll just be there to record it. And like, if you look at the YouTube channel, it gets a lot of views. By the way, the Joe Rogan one, the clips get like at least 500,000 views.
Yeah, at least.
And they're not looking at it. It's just the camera crew is just cutting into it, cutting clips, and then they just clip shit together. And boom, they get instant YouTube money for 500,000 views. It's really this crazy.
Yeah, because that'd be cool too. Like just to have this YouTube thing, because you never know, you might monetize it. And you'll just get money for like having a visual element to your podcast.
Yeah. But it definitely isn't the primary.
But that's not the primary. Like,
if for some reason though, like YouTube, like it's just another outlet. YouTube ends up being the thing that gets us most views. I'm not saying we should focus on it, but I'm saying we should definitely invest probably in like better cameras, better things that would help the audio equipment for the YouTube, etc. You see what I'm saying? But it's not the primary because the podcast is this. It's a discussion between us.
Yeah.
Fuck the beer butters out there.
Okay.
And Carlos answered a question on why we don't have that many viewers. Does it to fuck himself all the time.
No,
the views of Beer Budz Carlos do not reflect those of Beer Budz Michael and Beer Budz.
Yeah. Damn, we went into some deep shit for you guys.
And what's funny is you're the one that did it, Carlos. It wasn't even me and Daniel.
That's true.
Right? Usually me and you go into our deep stuff, but this time it's Carlos. And Carlos like,
you guys what the conversation?
This is an impersonation of Carlos when he hears me and Dan having a conversation. What the fuck?
All right, fuck, dude, fucking crazy on this.
But yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Like another thing too, you can do the Patreon, like you were saying, Carlos, and then like if we have like a strong brand, we can do like T-shirts, we can do like Beer Budz mugs and stuff like that.
That'd be fucking awesome.
And
I would want one.
You can also like maybe down the line kind of have like like Hot Ones, how they have like a monthly subscription to like hot sauces. We can do like a monthly subscription to like a beer.
That'd be fucking cool.
Can we deliver beer?
Yeah,
you can. If they're 21 plus, and then they need to sign for it and blah blah. And then like we can do like a newsletter. We can interact with them. We can do meetups. Meet us at piece of shit Golden Road Brewing at
Damn,
it's all out there.
Golden Road. Yeah. It is out there, man. Honestly, Golden Road did screw us.
They did. Exactly.
I know maybe it was on purpose, but like, if you guys are wondering why we didn't go back and like ask for another beer, because I know I actually didn't explain that. It's because we had to go to a concert.
I told Carlos to go back.
Yeah, he did tell me. I just thought like that. Like it's not worth it.
Like 3 times.
It wasn't worth it. We had to go to a concert. It already had started at that time.
We didn't want to miss 1975.
Carlos was like, no, I don't want to go back because then we're not going to have anything to talk about on the podcast. Just kidding.
That's awesome.
All right. I got to get your scores in, everybody. What we got for taste for this A cider?
Dude, the taste. I like the taste. I give it a 8.5.
This is dangerous fucking territory, right? 8.5? Holy. Okay. Holy.
Nice.
Because it reminded me of like the apple
It,
cider.
it's good. I'm not saying it's not. I'm just like, damn, man. It is good. Good, man. I'm proud. All right. What about beer with Daniel? Who you got?
Oh man. I guess as a cider, right? We're reviewing it as a cider. It is a cider.
You're reading it
As a taste.
as a
cider.
beer name. A cider.
It's a beer name.
According to Golden Road, it's a beer.
That's a
name. A
tough
cider. It's a beer. According to Golden
I give it a 7.5.
That's pretty good. Fuck, I don't want to give it such a high score. You feel conflicted.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't you? I feel you, dude. I understand. I know what you mean. Because when you said 8.52, I'm like, fuck. I feel conflicted giving a cider that score, you know? Because even though it is, I think, I'm going to look it up. Or do you mind looking it up here with Daniel? Like,
Yeah.
if a cider is technically, I think it is
Beer?
technically a beer. Yeah, I think it is technically beer, but it's just, it doesn't taste or feel like a beer, so that's why I feel so conflicted about giving it such a high score.
Oh, check this out. Is cider a
7.5.
beer or wine?
That's funny.
7.5. Yeah.
By federal law, cider is beer.
I like how it says beer
Yeah.
in like in bold.
I mean,
Cider is beer.
Oh wait, unless it's above 7%
then it's
alcohol, sorry. Then
Oh,
it's
then
wine.
it's a wine. Oh, so
Yeah.
it's 5%. So it's
So it's a
considered
beer. By federal law.
That's so funny.
That kind of
Cider
makes sense.
is Beer.
That's funny.
Kind of makes sense that it would be wine. if it's
That was
wine.
the 11th commandment. Cider is beer.
Would you? All right. Feel. You know what? I didn't focus that much on feel. It wasn't bad though. I'm gonna give it. It's a nice. It felt good in my mouth.
I'll give it a 7.5.
I give it an 8. All right, 7.5. God damn you, fucking fuck, man.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be as unbiased as possible. That's why I'm giving like as realistic scores without being biased against ciders.
I go to 6.
All right. I'm cool with that. Smell. I give it an 8. I like 8.5. Yeah, 8.5.
I'll go with the 8.5 too.
I was about to give it a 9. I'm like, nah, it's too high.
Because the way it smelled right
It was
out the
delicious.
cans. Was
Yeah.
so good.
That
Yeah.
smell was fucking nice.
I give it an 8.
Fuck. Cider's gonna win.
That's
Oh,
kind of not fair.
We still
Yeah,
have
we
two
still
more to
got
go.
two, yeah.
We're still on our first beer, and we're
Yeah.
at an hour and a half, guys.
No. Chuggability. Chuggability wasn't too bad. I think I had a little difficulty towards the end for it, so I'm gonna go for a 7. 6.5. Sorry.
Chuggability, I give it a 8.
8 for beer was Michael.
Yeah, same for me.
8 for beer was Daniel. Whoa, goddamn. Okay.
It's too easy to chug.
I just want to give out the average score just for the previous one we had, which was a Florida Road, man.
Did you divide it by 12?
Yes, I did.
Oh, here goes with this voice.
Florida man got the score of 3.33. Rounding that out, you got an average score of 3.3 from the beer buzz. That's fucking shitty. I told you, Florida man.
You're like, that's right, I'm doing your voice.
No, honestly though, the taste for this one was at a 4.3 average. That's pretty bad actually. Theo, I think I really hurt that score. So did Beer Buzz Daniel. I give it 3. Beer Buzz Daniel gave 4.
Wait, why are you giving the average already?
No, because I like to average out for these just so at the end they just get fresher. Boom, it's done. I did that last time too. You guys probably
In the beginning and in the end?
Yeah. But the end we also go with because in the end I don't go with the taste. I don't say the taste field and all that. Or did I? I don't even remember.
I honestly don't remember. It was too long of an episode to remember.
Well,
Not too long in a bad way, but it was just like a long
A lot of information.
Yeah, it was a
Feel-
lot of information.
yeah, I feel like I would have done it in the beginning then because it's a lot of fucking shit. Theo was a 3.83 average for the Beer Buds for Florida man. Yeah, this does feel like it's something to say at that. As I'm going through.
Like, it sounds like you're pointing out
Yeah,
at
it does.
me.
It does. All right, I'm ignoring it, everybody. We're gonna go.
I think you
into it.
only did it at the end.
I think so too. All right. Well, I recorded the scores for the A cider. A ciders are pretty good.
You want to do one on Dia?
Let's do it.
Do
This
it.
is a beer show. Right? This is
Yeah.
a beer, I hope.
Oh man, I gotta pee so badly, you guys.
Already?
Go, baby, go.
How do the beer buds like do this? I'm glad you guys.
I'm
did
just
this,
gonna,
like
get it ready.
on YouTube. It's a really bad thing.
Ooh.
Damn.
Shit.
I kind of screwed it up. at the
Even
end.
with no,
No,
even
it's
with
not
the
good, dude.
fucked up lid, it still gave that noise. Woo.
This is
Golden Road, even though you fucked up, you're lucky.
Mm.
You're I don't know. You're just fucking lucky.
The
dude.
smell kind of reminds me of, I think it's called nectar. That
Oh.
fruit juice
Wait.
in the different.
It reminds me of
Nectar,
fucking
like-
Wawa. What do you mean nectar?
Like the smoothie spot?
No,
Oh, nectar bar. Is that what you're
Yeah.
talking?
no. I think it's. I'll look it up right now. But I think there's like a fruit juice company called Nectar.
Yeah, I think it's the same company we're thinking about, but they also have
Ah,
like physical locations.
you guys are talking about the Mexican one.
Oh, is it Mexican?
Yeah.
I thought it was.
It's called nectar.
White
You guys aren't
stuff.
wrong. It's called nectar.
That's what he said.
No, yeah, I'm just saying that's what it's called.
Okay. Thanks, Carlos.
I'm just telling you no. And then they have a
You
bunch
told
of.
me I was wrong, and now you're like, no, you're right. Dude, we have 4 viewers right now
Whoa,
on YouTube.
that's actually.
Can you guys check in if you're actually viewing us? Who you are? Besides,
they're just random robots.
it can't be robots, dude. I don't think robots are like
We should
that
buy.
cool.
We should buy bots.
You guys heard that podcast? Ooh, we're gonna buy some bots. Best way to grow an audience. I'm gonna go take a piss. I do need to take a piss.
Damn, that was quick.
Budz
dude.
Michael and Budz Daniel.
You didn't go. You didn't go before the show.
A man doesn't tell.
I did, but I hope that's not going again.
You both have to go? Can at least one of us? Wow, walk right in front of the camera, Carlos. Oh. Damn, look at all that. Head? Is that okay?
Head, yeah. That's good. Head is good. Head is always good.
Oh, that's right. Because,
Did Carlos explain that?
yeah, because of whatever, I think both of you explained it.
No, I
It's
think
like
he
what
did. That's like his thing,
If whatever happens, like when you pour it, it'll happen in your stomach or whatever.
supposedly. Yeah.
Supposedly.
I don't know if that's like legit though.
I kind of feel like it is when it comes to like IPAs,
Oh.
especially in the hoppiness, you know?
Yeah, they're so heavy.
They're super heavy. And so when I have an IPA, I make sure I get like a lot of head.
Yeah.
Just because if you start drinking a lot of IPAs, then like it just like doesn't sit right.
Yeah,
You're just
man.
like burping the whole night.
Dude.
And I think Carlos is right for once.
I think an IPA is like a meal, dude. That's how heavy it feels for me.
Okay.
But then if it's a really strong one, I guess I gotta get a good buzz out of it, so I don't
Yeah.
really feel it. Then I can do like 3 of them.
Yeah, that's what happened with me in Golden Road. I had the first one, I was like, oh, I didn't feel shit. And I just kept going.
Yeah,
And then it
hits
hit
you
me.
later.
Yeah. And then that's why I had that sour or whatever. It
Yeah.
was so good.
Man, I think, I don't know, this is just a theory, but I think when you have it on draft too, like an IPA,
Mm-hmm.
it seems like it's lighter than it is like canned or bottled.
I think you might be right.
I don't know why. Oh, maybe because it's like, it has to do with the head too, or how it gets like transferred from the keg to the.
It might also have to deal with the temperature too.
Ooh.
Because remember when we had IPAs, it was cold.
Yeah,
And it was like perfect. I think Carlos was trying to get in, and I think he might have locked himself out.
that was fast, dude.
Yeah, he keeps turning. So for those listening, so we're in the Bokeh Time studio.
It
He
locked
looks like
himself
Carlos
out?
locked himself out.
We did lock
On his way out, I think he turned the knob a little too much and pushed in the lock mechanism, and Carlos was trying to break into the studio. But yeah, like when we had the IPAs at Golden Road, it was like nice and cold too. So
Yeah.
maybe that's why it tasted lighter too.
They were so good, man.
They were so bomb.
We gotta go to Ballast Point,
I'm so down.
the ultimate IPA
Mm-hmm.
destination.
That's a lie.
Which ballast point do you like out of all of them?
Long Beach.
Long Beach.
I've only been to Long Beach though. Oh, and
Wait, what's
San
the other
Diego.
one? You been to San Diego one?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I've been to San Diego.
Why wasn't everybody?
Because you're not my wife, dude.
Oh shit! I'm not his wife. Okay.
Not yet.
Yeah, because his wife actually listens to the podcast. You don't even listen to your own podcast, Colin.
You don't, dude.
Where was that? How many times have you listened to the podcast?
Probably.
Could have been the slot.
That's a good question. No, hold on. I've listened to like the first 4, and then the last
the whole
one.
thing?
Yeah.
Oh goddamn, that's
Of course
impressive.
I go through the entire thing.
Wow.
Oh, no. I listened to the one we did on the beer from Brooklyn. Orange juice. Because I really like that, filming that episode. So I listened to that one.
That's cool.
I did like 5.
We smell this one, right? It was a Whopper.
It's better if you smell it out of the can.
It was better. It actually
It
smells
was
very
good.
similar.
You want to smell the can?
It's, no, it kind of stayed the same because the head actually, kind of protected the smell of it. At least for mine.
For mine, it changed it. Kind of not for this one. Kind of smells like beer pong beer.
Oh, beer pong beer.
Whoa. This tastes a lot different than when I remember tasting it at the brewery, actually.
Whoa.
It tastes different, doesn't it?
It's
Is it
weird.
because of
Super
it popped?
full.
Because it fizzed out a little bit? You think so?
I have no idea. I don't remember trying this beer.
I didn't try it either.
My sister got it, the Wabadia. Oh, you
I
guys
don't
didn't
think
try
I
it?
tried it.
Yeah, I didn't try it.
Tastes a lot different from that time.
Dude, this is like a full beer. Like it tastes like a meal in my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
That's so weird. Get a bigger chunk of that. This is a weird beer, kind of. Like, at first, it's not weird, but
I don't know if it's because it was open. Do you guys think it?
I think it's because
somehow?
I think so a little bit. It's
Yeah.
very different from what I remember. Like the carbonation's not there for it, right?
Yeah. However, I don't miss it as much.
Yeah, carbonation sucks. It's
Damn, I think the cider might win tonight.
I think so too. I've tried the double actuator IPA from Biologic. You guys aren't anything hot. You guys ain't hot.
Oh
shit.
damn!
You don't
That's
talk
right.
shit about Biologic, Carlos.
I do
Going
because
after two
this guy
breweries
named Boney was fucking all hype on them all the time. All right, I'm not gonna say they don't have some good beers. They do, but
It's 10 o'clock. It's probably asleep.
80,
I was gonna call him
85%,
and say, hey, Carlos is talking shit about Biologic.
85% or 90% of the beers are pretty shitty from Biologic.
Whoa!
Let me text him.
Calm down, boy.
You went to their brewery and we had a very shitty day.
Tony said it wasn't a good day to go.
But we had like
Yeah.
8 of their beers. So you're telling me
They had-
8 of their beers are really bad? That's a lot of beers, dude.
They had like one sour beer
I think
that was
that-
pretty good.
Yeah, I think that was it. I think there was just one beer that was like, okay, this one's okay. The rest I thought were really bad.
But they do make the calf life.
Yeah, that's what I said.
So
There's
good.
some really good ones. Calf Life, Red Eye November.
Mm.
I think there's even the half calf. Because there's like the Calf
Oh.
Life and they have like the
Half
half
calf?
calf life. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, they have like 2 different Calf Lives. I remember that. A lot of the ones that have that are good usually tend to be the porters and the stouts. I don't know about IPAs. I feel like the IPAs, I never was a fan though. I can't.
Of their IPA.
Yeah. When we went. But I could be wrong. Including the lagers. Lagers. How you guys feeling about this one?
Not great.
Good. I was hoping I wasn't the only one. At first, I thought it wasn't too bad, but the more and more I taste it, I don't know. It's disgusting.
It's just kind of flat.
It's like piss.
Yeah.
That's what I'm telling you.
It is flat though. I think it's because it popped open. That's why I
Yeah,
don't
so-
want to like.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah.
So Golden Road, you gave us a can that didn't have a good lid, and because of that, we're gonna be rating your beer very poorly because it's flat. Your beer, so it's your fault that you get a really bad score on this beer.
That's
Next
true.
time, get better cans.
Better servers.
Ooh.
Better ingredients, Papa John.
That's pretty good. That's what we should have gone to get beer at Papa John's, man. We should have gone to Hooters. You really fucked up.
I was suggesting Hooters.
Beer was Michael fucked it up.
I was hyping up the food too.
Dude, some chicken wings.
I kind of wanted to try it now. Are they good? I thought they're shitty. Their
It
food.
depends on the location.
How would your brother went? Did you like it?
He loved it. And he was saying like it was like half off pitchers or something.
Oh my god!
Oh,
Really?
He said the beer was cheap that day. So I'm just like,
We really fucked up.
I'm just like,
fuck. I like that synchronization right there with Daniel. We did fuck up though. Yeah.
do you guys want to harmonize? Like when, like you said, we fucked up, and then someone else goes on a different page and a different page. Or no, is that too much?
That's pretty hard, man. I don't got those skills. Like I got. We fucked up.
No, you continue it though.
Oh, you keep saying it.
And then I come in, and then Dana comes in.
We fucked up. We fucked.
That's hard.
Yeah, man.
You wait.
Practice.
Well, give me. What we
Do you
doing?
want do you want me to try it? Like do it first, and then you come in with. Then you just hold. No, you just hold in the fuck.
Oh, that's what you meant. Gotcha. Let me do that. Throw it up with some beer.
You guys want a refill?
Yeah,
Might as well.
because we're gonna do chicken billy anyways.
Oh, you want to check that?
I don't know. I don't
Oh
know.
my god.
What should we do?
I finished mine.
Finished it.
I thought we were.
How much do we have?
Oh, well, I might as well
We
do
got,
chicken
like-
billy test.
we got, like, half,
Everyone's
yeah.
down to this chicken billy. I'm gonna do my chicken billy test.
But it's better when we all check it.
Yeah. I'll just
Oh, alright, then just pour another one.
No, but I'm
myself.
saying like for us to finish this,
and then yeah.
and then but not check it. I guess.
Just
Damn it,
enjoy
beer with
it,
Michael.
guys.
Beer with
Enjoy
Michael.
it.
Fucking shit.
I'm trying to unite us, man.
No, just kidding.
I'm
It
like,
wasn't even your fault. It was Beer with Daniel.
Yeah, I know. That was too fast.
No, it was not Beer with Daniel. Actually, Beer with Daniel did the right thing. Beer with Carlos and Beer with Michael did the wrong thing.
You guys are kind of harmonized.
it's like harmonizing is more important. This is a harmonizing podcast.
Just enjoy it, guys. Oh, you guys chugging that?
If one beer bud chugs, the other beer bud. Hey, that's pretty good chugging, dude. What the hell?
Yeah, I know,
Yeah,
right?
so
That's why it
probably-
went down so easy.
The taste like changed.
It
What
does.
is that?
It's beer pong beer.
Whoa, dude.
it's like a
That's a solid 9 at least for me. I'm already giving.
It's
I'm
weird
just
because like when you chug
Chinese.
it, like the flavor started to come up. Like it
But
popped.
it came up like on the throat and he gave it. It's not as like in the mouth. It kind of it's whatever.
Yeah, but in the throat, it's like
You know what's weird too? I think it's a classic Golden Road beer. You know, it's like I can't even distinguish it like from the Mango Cart 2 mil. You know, it's Mango Cart, and then
yeah,
I mean, yeah, the flavor.
it's a
is-
different like it's a
fruit.
different mango cart.
It's
I
like
know
a
what you
different-
mean.
Yeah, but it's classic Golden Road.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's pretty. It's fucking intense, dude. God.
I'm just pulling shit. From
So
so
if I had to say, this is just what's the mango cart considered? I guess a fruit beer,
I have no idea.
right?
A wheat.
Let's look it up real quick.
Yeah.
Okay. So whatever the mango cart is considered, and I believe it's just gonna be like a fruit beer. The guava is essentially the same thing. It's the same style of beer. Yeah, bro. It's the same style of beer. I find it hard to believe that'd be anything different. We're checking. Beer with Michael right now, you know, doing the whole low L cold.
I'm trying to slide into his DMs right now, so I'm kind of distracted.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. By the
Just
way.
joking.
There's nothing wrong with sliding in the DM.
Yeah.
Mango cart, right?
Yeah, the mango cart. It is just a fruit beer, right? I mean, I don't know what style they want to say, if it's a lager or something. Right?
It's a wheat ale,
It is a wheat ale. Okay.
bursting with lots of
Fruit.
fresh mango flavor.
So,
Finishing crisp and refreshing.
wheat eels. Wheat ales are fruit beers, by the way. Just so you know, a lot of fruit beers are made with wheat. Just throwing that out there. So, I mean, it's not a fruit beer because they don't categorize it. So, what the guava is essentially it's another wheat ale with just guava in it. I think we could also find information for that, right? The guava dia.
On it right now.
Guava
Oh,
day.
damn! Look at this. He's fucking on the.
Dude,
on
are you
Instagram
like
post.
Jamie right
Look,
Joe Rogan?
we did some constructive criticism in the podcast and we fixed it in the same podcast episode. That's some next level podcast shit.
That's what happens when you have immigrant parents, you know? You kind of hard work and shit.
I'm gonna deport you like David Doe.
So it's a blonde ale. Guava dia.
Really?
It's a blonde ale with lots of guava and pineapple.
Is this shit's a blonde ale? So the mango cart too, though.
Oh, you
The
know,
mango card said that
it's
it
a
was
wheat.
a wheat.
No, I know, I get that. I'm just saying because blonde ales.
That's why it reminded me because they also do a pineapple.
The pineapple
I think
cart.
they do a
Pineapple
wheat.
cart.
Yeah, it's probably a wheat. It's like a hybrid.
So the pineapple cart is also wheat ale.
Yeah.
So it has
That's what I'm saying.
lots of fresh pineapple, strawberry, and blood orange flavors. Ooh, that sounds.
Can
bomb.
someone look
Yeah,
up
it's pretty good.
what exactly is a wheat
Is
ale?
it
I just
Pacific
wanna
Palisades?
figure this out.
I think it's called the Pacific Palisades.
But I just want to see the difference. Right now I'm looking up blonde ale. I just want to see what the difference between the blonde and the wheat ale is. Because I'm curious, because Wava to me, the Wava Dia, because blonde and wheat ales are very, very similar. Like wit beers, very similar to blonde beers, right? Belgian blonde ales are very similar to the
That's a
Belgian
good question.
beers. Yeah.
What is a blonde ale?
So blonde is one of the most approachable styles. The golden,
Wait,
again,
it's a stout?
no, one of the most approachable styles.
Oh, I thought you said stout. I was like, whoa.
It's a golden, so a lot of reasons why I say it could also be a wheat. It's also the coloration of it. A lot of the blonde and wheat ales coloration is obviously blonde, amberish, etc. But it's a golden or blonde ale is an easy drinking beer that's visually appealing and has no particularly dominating malt or hop characteristics. Rounded and smooth, it is an American classic known for its simplicity, sometimes referred to as golden ale. These beers can have honey, spices, and fruit added. Fruit beer, wheat. You see what I'm saying? I think it's just what they use to actually make it. And may be fermented with lager or ale yeast. Category, yeah. So it tends to have a low alcohol ABV, 4.1 to 5.1%.
Nice.
Yeah. So what we got for the wheat ales?
I'll just read whatever this says. As the name would suggest, these are ales that use a proportion of wheat in the mash to add a protein haze. Wheat ales inspired by the German Weizen, I don't know if that's right, Weizen, tradition were popular before Prohibition in the United States and are enjoying a resurgence of popularity. This generic category encapsulates a diverse interpretation of the classic German Weizen styles brewed in America and elsewhere. A host of variables ranging from the wheat-malt ratio, hopping, and filtration, non-filtration all contribute to wide variations to this thing. So I don't know if that helps.
No, it did help. It is what they use.
So it says U.S. examples feature a more marked hop accent in classic German Weizen styles and aren't often drier.
So they say it's a little bit of
So the Americans are often drier than the Germans.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's a little bit hoppier.
So it's German-inspired beer.
The funny thing is, right now when I was reading about the blonde, it's like, here we go. Ingredients. No, it wasn't the ingredients. It's actually really funny.
We're laughing.
I know. Sorry, I hate you guys. So, the malts for the blonde ales, light malt sweetness is present in the flavor. I know the blonde ale is mostly hops, right? Bread, toast, biscuit, and wheat flavors are common for the blonde ales, and that's why I said it's very. They're essentially almost they're kind of like in the same family. Like blonde is a cousin, and wheat ales is a cousin of blonde. Like they're cousins of each other. At least that's how I'm seeing it right now.
Okay,
Yeah.
Thanks for explaining what cousins are called.
Yeah, sure.
It's like blonde is the cousin.
Our listeners don't know what cousins are, man.
Blonde is cousins.
Look, some of our listeners don't have cousins, man. They're not like Mexicans, right? They don't have a shitload of cousins. Or Latino.
Oh, dude, I still don't know who you are.
What do you mean? He's a human. What do you mean?
Human. Wow.
Yeah.
That's true. As soon as I touched my foot on this land, I got my papers, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
That's funny, dude.
No, I'm Nicaraguan, sir.
I would have never guessed.
No,
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Carlos' sister was like, "What are you?" And I was like, "What kind of question is that?"
Yeah, that is right.
What are
I think it was like the second time I met her.
That is a fucking weird question,
And I was
right?
like- I was like, "What?" And then so I'm a big fan of Smallville. Do you remember Smallville?
Oh,
And Lana Lane asked Clark Kent, "What are you, a man or Superman?" And so I told Carlos' sister, I was like, "I'm Superman." She like looked at me all confused.
yeah.
'Cause she didn't
I
get the
remember
reference.
that. I remember that.
And I was like, "Hey, Carlos, remember Smallville?" He's like, "Yeah, I remember." And I was like, "Thanks, Carlos. I needed some support right now."
That's just
She
funny.
asked me that.
That is a weird question. Now that I think about it, I can't remember the last time I asked someone like, "What are you?" Like, does it fucking matter? You know what I'm saying?
I remember we were at the Magic Giant show, and then
Did I say something?
Yeah, we were talking to the girl, right? And then Carlos was like, because we're Mexican or something. And then you were like,
Oh.
I'm not Mexican. And I'm like, he's Guatemalan.
Oh, and I was like, I'm not well.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait,
she
was this
cute,
recent?
though. The Magic Giant
Magic
concert. When I was trying to talk to what's his name, sister.
So he just said to the Asian girl. I thought you
No,
didn't
I
talk to
said
the
the
Asian
Asian-
girl.
the
When I was
girl.
talking to the girl.
Oh, okay.
Merch girl.
Dude, Carlos, I feel like he was the worst wingman.
Oh, you didn't wing
So I wasn't a wingman. Of course I wasn't
Like,
gonna be
he-
a wingman.
you
I'm
know-
married, brother.
You made it worse.
Then don't make me a wingman.
I didn't even try to.
They
was
kicked
trying
me
to-
out.
I was
Or
trying to.
something.
No, I was just trying to talk to her, and then like Carlos kept like, "Oh yeah, like I went to this concert." And I was like,
I love
Carlos,
the
can
voice you did there. What the fuck?
Dude, you didn't see how much dough he was dropping in the merch
Oh
table?
my gosh! I know I did it on purpose because I wanted to talk to her.
You dropped the what? The merch here?
What I bought stuff. I bought a beanie and a Magic Giant shirt.
What the fuck? I didn't even notice
Yeah.
this.
You
I mean, I
were
was
so-
checked
so
out.
I
I
was
was checked out.
So first I talked to the old lady because I was like, oh cool, if I make her laugh, then the girl's gonna come in.
Smooth.
Because then if I go straight to her, she'll be like, oh, he's only interested in me. But I went to the old lady.
Yeah.
And then Carlos over here fucking ruins the whole entire thing. And like,
I wasn't in the right state of mind.
and then like, dude, and then she was like, oh, you know, it looks like you guys really love each other. And like, you guys should hug and tell
Was
each other
that-
you guys love each other. And Carlos tries to make out with me.
Did
Right
I
there
really?
In front of the girl.
Fucking bullshit.
And I'm just
You're
like,
fucking bullshit.
I'm not lying,
Dude.
Carlos.
This is great.
When was this?
I was gonna give you a hug, and then you like opened your mouth. It was at the bar.
Honestly,
in
I
front
don't
of the
think it's.
merch table.
I don't think it's bullshit. think
And I was
it's
just like, fuck, Carlos, you just fucking ruined my night.
I can
And
believe
like ever
that.
since then, the girl didn't even take me seriously. She's like, oh, you know, you guys can't be here. To
Really?
the side. I'm just like,
Oh man, there was some good vibes from that girl the whole night.
that's what I was saying.
Yeah, so she was ready, dude.
Oh my gosh, she's so cute.
She was just waiting for someone.
I hope she's there at the House of Blues. I'm trying again.
Oh
she
yeah,
has to
I'm
be.
excited for the next one again.
Yeah.
By the way,
I'm just gonna like straight up talk to her and not talk about Magic Giant.
No, don't.
Just be straight up with her. Hey, so like, what are you doing in your free time?
Yeah.
Would you want to go on a date?
you should. Yeah, no, you should straight up just ask her. If you are interested in her, you should just straight up
Yeah,
ask her.
dude. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. Like I don't even care about Magic Giant. I just want to take her on a date.
What? You know she's not gonna like that. I'm gonna tell her that you said that on the podcast.
Your wife says I can't remember that. What can't you remember, Christine?
That she was fucked up.
Oh, Christine was there too.
Yeah.
But Christine didn't see it because she was sitting down. I don't know if that helps, Christine. Anyway.
No, she wasn't there though when that was happening.
She
I actually
was.
do
She was
remember.
next to the table.
But she wasn't paying attention to
She
it.
wasn't paying attention, yeah, but she was sitting down
Yeah,
next to us.
because I know Eric and my cousin were behind us.
Dude,
at the
It was
bar.
because it was Eric, your cousin, and then your sister was with
My cousin was fucked up.
Dude, Othello was all over the place.
Yeah,
He was like in front of the bathroom.
sorry to like change it, but I didn't remember my cousin. He sent me Snapchats. I didn't see them when I was at the
Well,
Giant concert
obviously.
because I was fucking gone.
He was
But the
gonna
next
high five to
morning-
all the girls.
The next morning I wake up, I have like 20 Snapchats from him of him recording. Which is cool. He was next to when Giant started playing. He actually got up on the stage to the left of them.
What?
They didn't kick him out. Yeah, he was recording there for a little bit.
But they probably thought he was like
Nah, they just probably thought like, fuck
Photographer.
it, he's just having.
no, because they allow photographers on the side,
No,
so they probably thought he was a photographer.
yeah, probably snuck in. Yeah. But he was just fucking taking. It's hilarious. He just sent me all these Snapchats the whole time, and then one time he like flipped it. I was like, hey! I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like, and he just sends me a Snapchat of him just yelling "A" and shit.
Have you ever met Magic Giant? Any of you?
No, I'm not that type of fan.
Oh wow,
If that makes sense.
your wife just sent out a paragraph and I can't read it.
I'm not gonna read it.
I want to read it just. to see
This is a
what-
podcast, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see it later. We'll talk there. But
Hey Christine, can you text me whatever you just put on the chat?
hey boy. No, yeah,
Hey,
I
this is
fucking love it.
Carlos.
I love Magic Giant. I think this
Dude,
is
it
gonna
was
be my
awesome.
10th time.
Wow.
It's gonna be my 10th time. It's probably your 9th time because I went once
Another-
without you.
Yeah.
Another reason why I like Magic Giant more than Almost Acoustic Christmas is because it
Wow.
felt like the crowd was more unified
Fuck
for
yeah.
Magic
Hell
Giant.
yeah. it is.
Really?
Hell yeah.
You know, like I feel like even though like people were assholes to us when we were going,
Yeah.
like
Oh, through the bar.
and Magic Giant, like
Yeah.
I still feel like overall everyone didn't mean any like it wasn't that bad
Oh, I
in
see.
comparison. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the vibes were like everyone was just like happy to be like in the concert with Magic Giant.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like almost a piece of Christmas. Like people were just pushing and people didn't give a shit.
Yeah.
So
There was one
That
part
makes sense,
which
yeah.
you missed, but
Better
in
vibes.
1975, he told us like, I don't care. Like the singer of the 1975, like, I don't care if you guys don't know us or not, but I want everybody to motherfucking jump.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
That's
and
hilarious.
everyone actually jumped. They did. I jumped because I'm like, the whole crowd. Actually, I think almost the whole arena jumped, right?
oh, that's right.
You remember now, right? Where you told everybody really motherfucking jump.
Oh no. I'm talking about what your wife just said.
Oh. But you jumped, my sister jumped, like everyone around us jumped.
I mean,
Even
I
people-
was jumping regardless.
Yeah, but even people who weren't like into 1975, like when because this was the very last part of his song, the very last song, and when he said that, everybody just like jumped and like for like a good like 20 seconds. It was pretty cool.
Nice.
That's not a thing.
But I feel like we were jumping throughout the whole entire concert.
I was trying to, I was probably my head to music if I liked it. The first songs were fucking weird from 1975. The middle I thought wasn't too bad.
Oh wait, we're talking about that. I thought we were talking about Magic Giant.
No, the 1975. No, Magic Giant was fucking awesome throughout the whole thing. What the fuck?
Wait, how do you remember?
Because it's Magic Giant. I don't even
Magic
need to
Giant.
remember.
You
Magic
just
Giant is
said you
awesome.
checked out before
I did
the
check
show
out.
even
I
started.
did check out because I asked multiple times, hey, they didn't play this song, and they did play this
Yeah.
song. Yeah, so yeah. Let's see what's
Oh yeah,
up.
so your wife said restroom didn't have a lock. The lady was going in and asked them to stand outside. Laugh out loud.
Oh,
Like, 'cause-
that's true. Yeah,
That was
because when
true.
I went,
That was so weird. Seeing
Yeah.
him out there, he was like a bodyguard.
that's pretty cool.
I don't know
Wait,
why we
what?
were mentioning that. Yeah.
The restroom and the bathroom.
Do you want
the restroom?
Do you want to have your wife on until she can explain it more?
Nah, it's cool. We're not gonna get into that shit. It's not because I hate her, it's just it's gonna take too long.
I mean, no one was suggesting that. Dude, I'm. You want me to add that as a? I'm down to add that as a sound
That's
effect.
Oh.
Jill, Jill. And
What
then
do
we
we
put that as a sound effect too.
We're gonna do the chicken video.
Yeah, I think that's why
We're
we
waiting.
right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, no,
I don't
I
know
just
what-
wasn't sure. I thought
Wait,
we had-
Why did we?
Wait,
I
before
thought-
we do it, you guys
Continue.
are decided on the taste film feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If not, do double check because I'm about to
Oh,
double
okay,
check.
I'll do it.
Wait, are we gonna chug this thing?
No, we're gonna.
I'm
we're
doing
gonna
it.
try
If, if you're not sure on like the taste,
Yes.
feel, and like
Got it.
smell. Okay, I'm ready to chug it when you guys are.
Me too.
Yeah, that's so
I was just double checking the feel.
weird. Yeah, I was just double checking the taste, so just confirming what I thought. But okay, I'm ready. Earbuds.
Let's do
We're
it.
about to do the chuggability test.
Oh, wait.
Wawa, the
Your wife said she wouldn't even do it even if you begged, asshole.
that's good.
I love your wife.
The oh, you want to marry her?
No,
You want some free time with her? Alone time?
play some league maybe because I suck at it, but that's it.
$5 an hour.
Why?
Alright.
Why search prices, bro?
Oh shit! I forgot you got the $1 deal.
$1 deal.
Yeah, he had 1 hour alone time with her for.
Oh, what? I don't think so.
Search pricing. We said search pricing. All right,
All right.
yeah, let's do it. Earbuds, we're going in.
Oh, do you want to press it down?
No, you can get it.
Okay. Because you get all excited when you're. Can you please? All right, ready? You ready, Carter?
Yeah,
All
right.
right. 3, 2.
Yeah, the taste does change when you just chug it and it
Yeah.
goes in your throat.
Big time.
Yeah, I know. So then, I want to put a disclaimer on this one. I'll put a disclaimer on this beer
Okay.
because there's 2 different taste scores for this for me. There's 2 different taste scores, legitimately. I kind of want to start. I think the taste was a 5 originally. I mean, still is not originally. Normal taste score is a 5 for me.
Did I already give a taste score?
No.
I would give it a 5 too.
Okay.
It's not great.
Yeah, it's nothing special. Honestly, I agree.
You too.
Ooh, beer buds in agreement. It's a 5-5-5.
I think that's the first time we, all 3 of us are in agreement for the score.
Yeah, you're right. Theo? I'm trying to remember.
It feels whatever.
Yeah.
I think I want to give it a 5 too because I feel like I didn't think anything special. It's just okay. It's
I wanna
nothing
give it-
bad.
I want to give
I
it
got
a 4.
5. I'm gonna give it a 5. 4,
I'll do a 5 too.
5. All right.
Is it bad? Is it bad that I just want to change my score so just so we're all even?
No, just do it. Just
All right,
change
I'll give it a 5.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's not that impactful, honestly, because so far it's like 5, 5, 5, right? Smell. I actually kind of like the smell.
I like the smell.
I'm gonna give it a 7 though. I don't think it's still something crazy. Good, but it's a C. It's a solid C.
I feel like it's a 7.5.
Should I agree?
So
I know, man.
7.
It's you. All right, 7. Damn, beer ones are fucking unison for this one.
It's pretty standard, right?
Yeah, it is standard. That's what's funny. It's like standard, man. Yeah. Chuggability though. This one's pretty good. As you continue drinking, it was pretty fucking good. Shit.
What happened?
Trying to like really think about what I gave it. Chuggability. I'm gonna give it an 8. No, 8. Not 8.
Chuggability? I think it's just like a 7. Because it wasn't as easy as the
No,
cider.
yeah, the cider was easier.
Yeah.
But I gave the cider lower score though.
What did I give the cider? An 8?
You gave the cider an 8, yeah.
Yeah, so it's 7.
I gave the cider lower score though. I was being biased. I just didn't want to give it a higher score.
Chuggability?
Yeah.
7.
Okay. Not bad. Still pretty good. 8, 7. Not bad. All right. Disclaimer alert for the Wawa Dia. At least for me, I don't know about them, but there is a different taste score when chugging for this one. Everything else generally like tastes the same, but this one is very unique where I think like the taste is so drastically different. Because I actually like the most beers when you have to chug it, they don't taste that. Like they either taste worse or they taste the same, or it's like.
Mm-hmm.
For this one, I think I had a very different taste score with chugging.
When
I
chugging,
like
yeah.
it. And I want to give it an 8 for taste score when it's chugging. Maybe an 8.5.
Wait.
I like 8.
Oh, we're talking about taste score, right?
Yeah, for chugging though. This is for me for chugging. You guys could give a taste score for chugging if you want to. You don't have to, but I'm just doing this disclaimer one because this is a little different. It's weird.
I guess you're right.
Because it's very weird compared to other beers I've chugged before.
Because you're talking taste, right? What did I get for taste?
A 5.
So chugging, maybe the chugging taste would probably be like a 7.
Because it was very different. Most
It tasted better when you
yeah,
chugged it.
which is weird. Like down the throat. Like if
And
you
for
don't
bite too.
yeah.
Yeah, give it a little pop too.
Because when you don't taste it in your mouth, which sounds funny, like, and you taste it on your throat, it actually tastes pretty decent.
Yeah. It is good.
Yeah. That's kind of fun. That's
When it
weird.
goes down your throat.
Yeah. When it's a deep. No, never mind. I'm not gonna continue.
Okay. Next beer or what?
Yeah.
Oh no! Well, I don't know if you were gonna give one. Were
Wait,
you?
for what?
The taste.
For the second taste?
Yeah, for the. You don't have to.
I don't even remember what the first
All
one
right,
was.
so we're good for that one. Okay, we're good. So Guavadia is done for right now.
Yeah.
So
Woo.
on to the last one, Carlos?
Oh yeah, dude, I forgot, man. I haven't opened a single one, huh? Man, today we got the double actuator, 2 times IPA Indian Pale Ale Hop Tomotron from Bottle Logic Brewing. This is from Anaheim, California. So,
This is the story
of
of
a
a girl who cried a river and drowned the whole world. Sorry.
no, you get it, baby. It says in the bottom, it's a part number 1. Pour in the glass, keep cold, drink fresh.
Ooh.
Please recycle. Pairs well with tacos al pastor.
No way.
Are you serious? Because I'm going to get that shit right now.
Honestly, I can't imagine a fucking double.
I
double
can't
IPA.
imagine having a double IPA with tacos.
1 pint, California Cast Revenue, Bottle Logic Brewing established. It was established in 2013.
Yeah.
Damn, they really made huge strides
Oh,
in such a
hell
small
yeah.
amount of time. That's gonna be us, beer buds,
Oh yeah.
for sure.
Bucket water.
All
Okay.
right, we're about to pop this open. Everybody,
Pop our winner open because
close your eyes. Imagine beer with Carlos. Tapping open this podcast. Oh, you like the slow release? Let's go hard. The fast release.
That was a good one, though.
I did an ASMR video. Follow me up at Beerbuds ASMR Carlos. If you want some more ASMR beers being open.
That just smells like home to me.
I think that one's gonna smell really good. I think that's probably gonna be my favorite small score. I feel like so, yeah.
Hop City.
Hops always smell good. It's a
Yeah. Hop City.
When I go over to your house, Daniel, I'm gonna bring some cashew ice cream for your wife,
Oh, thank you.
and then we're gonna have a 6-pack of Yummy.
Oh, for sure.
She doesn't like that when he does, bro.
That's for me.
It's just for me and Daniel.
Oh, okay.
The cashew ice cream's for her.
Thank you. Oh, you know what? I'll make you a burger.
Oh, damn. I'm gonna have to ask for that day off.
Ooh, Friday?
Sorry, not invited, Carlos.
Oh, yeah, I forgot you're not.
Did I tell you I'm gonna start a different podcast and it's gonna be with Daniel?
No,
Well,
you
not
didn't.
with Daniel, but he's gonna be my first guest.
Ooh, nah. What is it?
I did tell you. You're like, that's stupid.
No, I did not say that. Don't
He
lie.
said that as he was building his computer.
That's stupid.
That's not true.
It's like, that's stupid.
What was
I
it?
don't know why he even sounded like that. I was like, that sounded like you, Carlos.
Wait, what was it?
It's called Michael Reconnects. I told you. That's when I reconnect with old friends I haven't spoken to in years.
Dude, I was gone by that time.
You were not gone. You were completely sober.
He was super into it.
I was gone, dude. I blacked out. By
I
that
did
time.
call you that time too. I think it was Saturday or Friday. No,
Are you telling me or him?
You.
Just talking to you,
You caught
Carlos.
me.
Yeah, because you were completely out of it. I was like, yo, you called me. I did? No, I did. I'm just building my computer.
Alright. Yeah, I came over just to basically watch him.
Hey, we talked, dude. Yeah,
We talked, and then I played a song for you.
And
Yeah.
and you played the podcast episode on there.
And Carlos was like, show on. I was like, what are you talking about? I was playing a song, Carlos.
I don't remember.
I played the
that
piano
part.
song.
Nice.
I don't remember that part.
Wait, this is the middle cup, right?
Doesn't matter, brother. I don't know which one's which, dude.
It's okay.
I feel like it's in order. It's fine.
Let me just pour the whole thing. Oh.
Oh, I thought you were gonna save it for the check.
I mean, there's not that much. It's smaller. That's why.
All right.
Smaller as hell, man.
Dude, the smell already. I already know my score for the smell. But I
Yeah,
think it's
solid
because I love IPAs.
Yeah, these guys are biased against IPAs, so don't trust their score. No, I'm just
Smell for
kidding.
me is a 9.
Damn, dude, what the fuck?
Right out of the bat.
That's
Oh,
so
yeah.
high.
I already know it.
Let me see shit. I already smelled it in the can, but
I just love it.
Yeah, it's great.
I just
Have you guys ever had a triple IPA?
yeah,
no, I don't think I have. How's that?
It's
A
so
triple-
good.
a triple.
Where did we have it, Carlos?
Oh,
the cellar?
I've had a bunch from the cellar and
Right?
Rusty Monk too.
I think I tried it once. That was the point.
They don't even call it triple; they call it like triple. Like it's
Yeah.
TRIPPEL.
So maybe I have tried it.
Yeah, they're called triple, like triple.
so good.
TRIPPEL, which is weird.
Oh, we also got to do a photo shoot, guys. Just so you guys know.
So true.
We got to redo our cover art
We do.
for the podcast. I'm
We do.
sorry, it's just the worst.
It is pretty good. It's all like look at it. No, yeah, no.
And that's one of the reasons we started talking too. Remember?
Oh, you were gonna do the photo?
shit.
I wanted to do the photo
Yeah,
shoot
you
on
wanted to,
YouTube, guys.
Jesus, that's right.
Yeah.
I remember now. I give it an 8 for the smell, by the
And
way.
then Carlos was like, "Oh, but Daniel's gonna be gone in 5 weeks for 5 weeks," and I was like, "Oh, well, when is he leave?"
Oh
Tomorrow.
Yeah, that's right. And that's when we started
It's
doing
like super
that.
short notice,
Yeah,
too.
it was.
And then we went on our date, and then I just like kind of like told him how much of a fan I was.
Yeah, and he was like, "Oh, this is the most surprising shit ever."
"Oh shit, you actually listened to the podcast?" I don't know for some reason he sounded like that.
I sound like that too, then.
He was. That was the most surprising thing is to meet someone who actually like listened. I mean, the thing is, you're not the first person. Like, other people have said it too. Like even Kaylin, like Bailey, Beffrey's fiance has also like she listens to the podcast and she actually is really interested in some of the beers that we try. She wants to try them.
That's cool.
I don't know if you remember the Gammon and Pop.
That's the orange one.
From the artisanal L's. That's what they were called. Legitimately.
Mm.
What was like pop rocks kind of in your mouth.
Oh, okay, I remember that.
She was very curious about trying that one.
She's a great listener.
She is.
That's awesome.
I appreciate it. Like even though she's a friend, I appreciate that she listens. No one else really does. Like
Not even us.
I do.
he does.
That's true.
But
Carlos gets mad that I'm the first play when their episode is released. He's like, "Oh, I saw that we had one play. I know it was you."
did I ever say
You
that?
told me
No
that.
fucking bullshit.
You did tell me that. You're like, "I know that one play is you," so that's good. I'm like, "Wow."
Oh yeah. I was joking.
I think we even said it on one of the episodes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just funny. But no, yeah, I appreciate it. Any people actually listen, especially when they're close friends. Because it's weird, but like when you're a close friend to someone, it's like weirder to be listening to their content. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because like you hang out with them, it's like, what the fuck do I need to listen to your
What?
podcast?
I don't need to listen to this loser.
Yeah, I listen to him every day or some shit.
And I think I started to listen to the podcast because it was a very nostalgic to listen to you two guys talk, because we didn't really talk in high school, so it was just kind of getting to know more of you guys that I didn't know in high school. Because we
That's
didn't really talk.
interesting,
Yeah.
dude. Wow.
Yeah, because Carlos was all about bike, you know what I'm talking about? Bike?
Oh yeah,
The trike.
No, I wasn't about a bike.
No, but you would hang out with bike and we didn't talk.
Yeah,
so it's like, it's kind of interesting to hear about you guys and like what you guys are up to now and stuff. So
yeah, that's true.
Oh, okay. That's good. That's cool.
It's funny too, because like the other person like directly messaged me was also from high school, which was Bethany Balladar. Yeah, that dude.
oh, Anthony.
Yeah, he was.
Oh, I told you about it.
Yeah.
Did I tell you that?
I don't think so.
So it's so weird how like we're all Bosco Tech people. We're like spread out everywhere, and like somehow we end up seeing each other again.
Fuck yeah.
I mean, just like at the
Concert we saw.
almost acoustic Christmas.
Uh-huh. Oh,
is that one guy?
Danny?
Danny Martinez.
I guess shit. Never liked in high school. I still kind of don't. Anyways.
Imagine you ever find our podcast episode.
Imagine.
Whoa,
God damn.
I thought we were cool.
I mean, we're kind of cool now, but like, I don't know, dude.
Just because we graduated.
Just because I meant to put up with you after we graduated. So in college, I was part of this association called Latino Business Student Association, LBSA.
Okay.
And so they have social events with other chapters in other schools. So another LBSA chapter was in UC Santa Barbara.
Oh.
So a bunch of us in Cal Poly, we went to Santa Barbara for like a party and all that. And then we were all staying at a Motel 6.
Nice.
And it was like 4 of us per room. And then like, lo and behold, like when I get there and like, oh, where's my room, blah, blah, put my stuff down, and then I'm walking out. And I heard someone say, hey! And I'm like, who the fuck is saying hey to me? I was about to start a fight. I was just like, no one just says hey, dude. Like, and then I turned around. Yeah, dude, I was just like, I was like, something's about to go down. And then I turned around, it was fucking Anthony Salazar.
Dude, that's awesome.
And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing here, man? He's like, what are you doing here? I'm just like, dude, I'm here for LBSA. He's like, shit, me too. I'm part of the other chapter. I think it was Cal State LA, I think, is where he went to school.
Okay.
And I was like, what the fuck, dude?
That's crazy.
And then like we ended up taking shots together.
That's awesome.
And then that was pretty much it.
Dude, that was my boy, man, in design.
He looks exactly the same.
No way.
Yeah, he does.
Except that he has tattoos, man.
No.
That's Christian work, right?
He's very involved in the church, yeah.
Yeah. Because he was in like.
But he's a super cool guy.
We should hang out.
I remember in high school, and like he's
Yeah.
like, I love him to death. And
Oh,
like,
sweet, man.
super sweet dude.
Yeah,
You can just tell.
for sure.
Yeah.
Dude, he's a really cool dude.
Does he still even have his Instagram account? Because I felt like he deleted it.
I think he just has Facebook now.
Yeah, right. He did delete it, right?
I haven't seen it. Or at least he doesn't post on it as much anymore.
Because I was trying to find it because I know he directly like messaged me, like I said before.
Because I think for sure he's on Facebook, unless he's taking his Facebook down. But yeah, dude.
Yeah.
We should DM him.
Wait.
Yeah.
Try to sign into his DMs.
Slide in his DMs.
He already DM'd me directly.
Oh, then you're already ahead of the curve.
But the thing is, like, he's not on here anymore. That's why I think he deleted his account.
But I think also too, he's always like overseas and doing like missionary work and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, when we go to Japan, hit him up.
Are we doing
Boys trip?
Boys trip. We don't have Kenny anymore. He can't. Remember?
Why can't
So boys trip's canceled?
I think so, man.
I don't think we should cancel it just because
No,
one
dude.
person couldn't.
We already have the beer buds going.
I'm telling you,
And you got the portable mic thing?
I have the point. Yeah, that's one of the reasons I got it too.
Dude.
I don't think Salazar's on Facebook either.
no, yeah, I think he deleted it.
I think he's like offline.
Yeah, because he did have it before.
Because I remember he posted a photo of him in like the church group and stuff. And he's always volunteering and stuff.
Oh, I'm pretty sure he deleted it or something.
Let me see.
No, because I check my messages. It's not even in my messages anymore. I don't know why.
I still have his number.
It's good. It's good that you deleted it though. Social media is.
I thought I had his number. I
social
don't have it anymore.
Social media is like a pit of chaos, a pit of despair and depression.
Yeah, I don't have it.
It's good that you don't.
No, I don't have it either.
I'm proud of Salazar for deleting his Instagram.
I mean, I think he's just above it, you know.
Yes. Well, shit. You saying we're not above it, bro?
Well, I mean, he's above it on a different level, bro.
Yeah. We can't be above it. See, I want to be above it, but we need it for social media. For
Have you guys tried this stuff?
popular. Yeah, I don't like it.
You tried it?
Yeah, I tried it.
I don't like it. I've had way better IPAs,
Ooh, I like that.
and I don't like IPAs. So
Ooh, I like it, but I wish it was colder.
Yeah, for sure.
but then that masks the taste.
Anyways,
This motherfucker.
welcome to Budz. I'm your host, Michael Aceros.
And OG Dan?
Ooh,
Oh,
OG
you say-
Dan's
you
accepting
say
an
Michael?
IPA beer,
I
but
think that, yeah, for sure.
comes
On
out
today's
right now.
episode, we're going to be talking about how Carlos is a piece of. I'm just kidding.
I mean, this is what's weird. Like when someone doesn't, fuck, I don't even know. When you don't like stouts, IPAs, or like you guys don't like stouts, for example.
I like
I
stouts.
like stouts.
What don't you guys like?
Ciders.
Our,
I mean, I don't
our
want to
host.
say like cider. I mean, I don't call my host. I think we're all technically co-hosts.
I feel like you're the host, Carlos.
I don't think so.
When I think of this podcast, I think of you as the host.
C host.
Yeah, but that's maybe just because I
Host.
introduced it. But that's just how it started because of the way like the first episode.
But I feel like you're the most passionate out of all three of us.
That's true.
Oh.
And that's me and Dana combined.
Sure. I barely got here today, Carlos.
I
But-
work here, so I'm kind of stuck here.
as not liking like IPAs, I don't know, like would my opinion count towards people who
Yes.
don't like IPAs, I guess would be the best
Yes.
thing. And so that's the thing then. That means
Oh.
I only like you only like really good IPAs?
Wait, who you? Like the people who don't like IPAs. So that's the category you're representing.
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to
I
figure
feel
out.
like, yeah.
That's a great, yeah.
Because
way
I
to
feel,
look
like,
at
I
it.
feel like it would be biased if only me and you talked about it. Me and
Yeah.
Dana. Because we love IPAs. It's like, oh, no, we're not going to have Carlos say a score.
No,
He
no,
doesn't
that's-
like IPAs.
No, that's not what I'm saying. It's just
But but I also feel like you give it a non-biased categorical review versus me and Daniel.
yeah, no, like what I mean though is like you guys have more experience in my opinion, like or like more
I don't think it's more experience.
With
Enthusiasm.
I think
I
it's
guess
just-
and
yeah.
appreciation for IPAs is that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So in doing so, like that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like I don't like a lot of IPAs because I don't think they taste good. And then one does taste good because maybe it hits like a certain note or whatever the fuck you want to say, or taste.
Yeah.
That appeals to the common crowd. But does that mean it's technically a good IPA? You know what I mean? Or not?
I mean, I think that's up to the viewers to find out.
Yeah.
But I think it's good for you to give your score
Yeah.
because it's good to have a non-biased IPA drinker give their score.
Because like one of my favorite ones are I always like doubles, triples, and the KROQ. I think it's really good.
Do you like triple X?
Depending if
Oh
it's
no,
Vin
Triple
Diesel.
H. My bad. I already forgot the wrestler's
Triple
name.
X, like you talking about?
I was gonna say Vin Diesel or
Yeah, I was gonna say Triple X was
Vin Diesel.
No, I was
Same
thinking about
fucking-
the wrestler. Yeah, I got him mixed up with Vin Diesel.
But yeah, that's triple and the double IPAs are fucking. I like those. Those tend to be pretty good. And it's funny, weird because they have more alcohol, higher alcohol concentration. They tend to be like better.
yeah.
You know which is I'm talking about? Like
Oh,
Weston
yeah.
Mike has a bunch
Dude,
of them.
my favorite beer, I think, is the KROQ.
Yeah, the coffee is fucking
But it's that's like so apparent. You know.
good. Yeah.
It's so good.
But this is delicious.
So good.
The more I drink it, the more it grows on me. But still, I know my taste score. I ain't changing it. Chicken Billy dish is gonna be horrible. I already
It's gonna be
know. At least for me, I know it's gonna be fucking bad.
Chugging an IPA.
Dude, we almost chugged an IPA at the almost acoustic Christmas.
Or like,
Dude, we practically did.
It was practically good.
We
Yeah.
did it like in
Dude,
thirds.
remember that girl Erica?
Yeah, dude.
She was so cute.
Dude, she was vibing on you.
She totally was. I thought it was just me, but I'm just like, I don't know. There's something.
I didn't even know she was with the man. And I was like, oh yeah, this girl's not with the man. And then he's like, I'm almost done with my beer.
He's like, I'm almost doing my Bud Light Platinum.
Was it a platinum?
Oh
We were just getting
shit,
fucked
that
up.
girl, yeah. I remember that.
And she's like, oh, you drinking IPA? Yeah. How you doing? I'm just like, oh, hey, how's it going? I have a podcast.
Did you tell her?
No, I didn't.
We need to put up flyers for that, by the way. I'm just saying. We gotta make some flyers.
Either a flyer or like those little like cutouts or stickers. Stickers are super cool.
You know the seller I brought you to? They have told us that when we make a flyer, we can post it there.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we can put it up there. So we
I'm
need to make a
afraid of
flyer.
that.
Why?
Because then if we talk shit, which we always do.
Yeah, but we don't
then
talk
we
shit
show
about the
up.
seller.
But I feel like we'll talk shit regardless. I mean,
Yeah.
That's true.
And we're not gonna like bullshit our
we can't just like censor ourselves and not be our most genuine selves. You know.
and we can't like just give a beer review company good like reviews just because it gives us like a beer because we're afraid that they'll never like wanna give us a beer. So we gotta be honest about the fact that we think a beer is shitty.
Yeah.
Because then that's then the point of
I guess
These beers.
what I'm afraid of is being sort of famous, even just at the cellar.
oh that'd be funny.
Weird.
Oh shit, that would
here
be
comes the
weird.
beer pond.
Yeah, that would be weird. That would be funny.
That's what I'm afraid of.
I mean, there's gonna be people always mock you for anything you do. That's the thing. Honestly.
I think we just gotta do ourselves as much as we can, and whatever happens, happens, bro.
Like the guy at the Rusty Monk, he's like, all the beer ponds are here.
Does he say that?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Does he listen to it?
I don't know. But every time the white
I always try to spread it whenever we have a podcast. I always try to spread it because the more you spread it, tell people, the more likely like we get more listeners and stuff.
For sure.
Yeah, but I want to put up the flag. I get the feeling of being afraid of it because when we go to the cellar, someone will be like, "Oh, these guys," they think like they're. Sometimes they might be like they're like hot shit.
But I also feel like if they listen to the podcast, they're gonna know we're not like, oh, okay, so you guys should listen up. The Beer Buds. We got Carlos, lover of stouts.
Lover of stouts.
Beer Buds, Daniel, lover of IPAs, and you got Michael that doesn't like sours. What's up with that, guys?
I was gonna say you love IPAs too.
I know about it. I wanted to
Dude, I wanted-
differentiate
yeah, I
myself
got
from
you.
Daniel. Yeah. I also have my radio voice.
Nice.
Welcome to Beer Buds episode. What is this? 15.
Yeah, we're fucking deep in it, dude. We've been like on a roll, in my opinion, ever since you joined, man. Ever
Thanks,
since I was like come back too.
I mean that was my hope, bro. I wanted to bring you guys back to life.
Yeah, I'm glad you did. I think you know what it was. Like being honest. Ah, fuck. I wish that was here. I was about to fucking say it too. Well, I'll bring it up. Yeah, no, I'll bring it up when it comes back. But it's like I think you also kind of inspired Daniel to like put like to want to do it more. You know what I mean?
No. Can you?
So you know before he saw like how you have your like podcast room set up and all that, he like he didn't think it would. I don't know if he thought it was gonna go anywhere or anything in the podcast, but I mean I enjoyed doing the podcast. I from the beginning wanted to put more money into it.
Yeah.
But like him seeing this, I think made him think like, damn, if I like this, I should like put more effort into it. So he wants to do like he wants to do the artwork now. He wants to finish it up.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what I mean. I think it inspired him in that sense.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's cool. Yeah, I didn't know that.
No, at least I think so. I don't know if it is true. That's why I wanted to like I kind of said it where he's not here. But I mean, I'm bringing it up right now. We'll ask him.
But yeah, like one of the reasons why I kind of invested in this podcasting, because I'm like, if you're gonna do something, you do it 100% or you don't do it at all. Because I'm the kind of guy that like you either go ham on it or you don't fucking waste your time.
That's good. I like that.
Because like that's how it is with my concert photography. You know, it gets tough sometimes. You know, like I'm doing stuff pro bono. I'm not making as much money as I'd like when it comes to photography. But I'm like, you know what? Just keep doing it. Just build a real portfolio.
Yeah.
Just like as long as you stick to it, something will stick.
Yeah.
And also too, like for me, the podcast, I don't really see it as like, oh, we're gonna get big or whatever. I was like, dude, if we're having fun, like I want to be able to kind of go big, even if we want to. So like, might as well invest in like the sound and like the video and stuff. So like, we can do our vision to the maximum that it can be. And then if it grows big, cool. If it doesn't, that's cool too. Because we're just like, we're having a good time anyway. So
Yeah, that makes sense. And the thing is, I feel like some people will probably see it too, like, oh, these guys are just like wasting their time, or they're using a podcast as an excuse to drink beer. It kind of is that, but it's more to do some. It's not an excuse to drink beer. It's more like to do something that you like to do and have some passion for. Like I personally think I have some passion for beer.
you do.
I
That's
like
why you're
beer.
the host. I'm telling you the truth, Carlos. I mean, when I think about this podcast, I think of it as your podcast.
Yeah, but I don't like. I've never been one for attention, even though, which is funny. My wife says this. Like I am. What the hell did she tell? She told me something like I'm
Mexican.
I like draw attention. I forgot what she told me.
You're like an extrovert.
No, like I draw a lot of attention, or I
You're
forgot
an
what she
attention
said.
seeker.
No, not that.
You engage the audience, something like that. You
I gotta ask her, but essentially it's something similar to that. But I'm very like not outgoing, but very like engaging with people, or like
I think I know what word you're talking about. Like you what? I know
like I always try to. Oh, I have a very something personality.
Mexican.
Maybe Beer was Daniel can help us with this, because it was like Christine and Bay. Christine and Bay were talking about it. But I don't know if she told you about it, but Christine and Bay were talking about it, and they were saying that Bay mentioned that I have a very blank personality. Like when I'm like with everybody, like it's not that I want attention, but I'm very like not outgoing either. That wasn't the word she used. It wasn't anything insulting. I'm like, yeah, that kind of makes sense.
You guys getting deep?
Intoxicating?
No. What?
Like
Intoxicating personality.
not like intoxicating, but like attractive.
No.
Wait, what happened? What did
So Bay
you say?
and my wife, they were one time having a discussion, and she told me about it, and that she mentioned to her that I have a very there's a reason why we're talking about this, but I have a very strong. It's strong personality, but it's not strong personality. She used a different word. It was nothing insulting.
Mhm.
And I'm like, I mean, yeah, I guess that makes sense, but fuck. Yeah, I guess strong personality is just a simple way, like a very strong personality and very like
Intense?
intense personality, I guess, or something like that. That like it's kind of like the concert where I'm like fucking crazy or whatever. Like I don't do it on purpose to get attention or none of that. It's just like I always want people to have a good time. That's it.
Oh, is this about karaoke?
I don't know. No, I was just saying they were having just a random talking or talking.
Oh, and you like intercepted or something?
No, my wife just told me, he's like, oh, blank, just what the blank. Oh yeah, she's gonna help us out. Yeah, we're calling her now. She can tell us, but I don't know. If she answers, it's gonna be perfect, because it was just simple. They were just talking, and she just told me like,
Hello? Hey, Christine, how you doing? We're trying to figure out what you were saying about Carlos's personality.
when you were talking with Bay about how I have it wasn't a strong personality, it was something else.
You're kind of putting me on the spot. I don't know. I have a lot of words to describe Carl's personality.
Just start throwing them out.
Dude, this sounds like a radio show.
No, it sounds like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? And Christine is her
Oh, the phone, yeah.
phone to wife.
No, that's not a one word also. What the fuck?
I don't know how to say it. You don't give a shit about anything, good or bad.
No.
Well, why don't you describe the situation?
Okay.
So
So you were mentioning to me one time when we were talking, I don't know what the fuck it was, but that you and Bay, what can I just say yeah, all right. That you and Way were talking or whatever, and somehow like I got brought up, and she mentioned that something percent. It was a strong personality, but that wasn't the word that was used. It was a different person. It wasn't nothing insulting, and I was like, yeah, I guess so. Like I don't do it on purpose, but like it was like something similar to like attention or no, outgoing. I don't know what the fuck it was. Do you remember? Damn, you know fucking
Wow.
how. Hang up on her. But, alright, whatever. Let's just say it was strong personality or whatever.
Intense.
I feel like-
Intense personality
I feel
works
like it's
out.
not that.
It's not that. It's not that.
Engaging personality?
No. It is similar to strong and intense stuff, but I just can't remember what the hell it is for the
Overwhelming? Underwhelming?
Whatever. Anyway, I don't have no idea why we're bringing it up. Why the hell was it bringing it up?
We were talking about you're glad that I'm part of this podcast.
Oh, you guys went deep.
Yeah, but how did I go to my
You guys went
personality?
pretty deep.
I don't know.
It's something else. Whatever. Anyways, when you left, just so you know, when we're talking about it. Wait, how did it start again with him? What are you talking about?
Strong-willed?
No. What? No, don't.
Should I give up on this?
Yeah, trust
Okay,
me, just
sorry.
give up. It's not gonna happen. No, but before you left, we were talking about
No, because
Daniel.
I don't know if because of your personality it brought me into the podcast.
Yeah, no, but I mean, ignoring the percentage shit. Fuck me now. Like, who cares about me? Fuck Beer Butts Carlos. But it means, you know how, like, I told you when he was gonna come back, I was gonna discuss the whole inspiration thing.
Yeah.
About how you.
Seeing how much I invested in this studio.
Yeah. I don't know how exactly the exact word is, but okay. So when you left, we started talking about like inspiration, starting the podcast or whatever the hell it was.
Mhm.
And so we were talking about how like because we said like we've really been on fire these last
Yeah.
Oh, that's
5
right.
episodes. That's right.
Okay.
Well, like this episode's the 5th
Good
episode.
job, Carlos.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we're talking about like we've been really on. I think we've been on fire. Like big improvements compared to like our consistency or what it was before. And it's like because he's joined in.
Yeah.
And then after he's joined in, I was saying like how I personally think, I don't know if it's true. That's why I wanted to ask you, but you left us and I was like, oh shit. But like you've also been kind of inspired by the fact that like he like committed like this much into like wanting to do his own podcast afterwards.
Yeah, I think it's like inspiration. And I think, you know what? I just hit it right now. Like it just came to me, right? You guys had a deep moment, right? Right now.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
Carlos is opening up.
I was
Really?
opening
Like
up.
super opening up.
Yeah, compared to before.
Yeah, like super opening up. And then
It's true, Carlos. You're
and-
very like at face
yeah,
value. You
like
don't really
dude,
like
as
to
soon as
have
we
deep
started
conversation.
today too, he was just like, wow, like I don't know what beer buds do. What are we doing with beer buds? Like right away too.
Yeah.
And in front of everyone.
Mhm.
And I think that's beautiful. And then you and I also did a super deep dive. I don't know how many times you went to the bathroom, but like
Twice.
we went. And I think that's also
Yeah.
super like, I think it's captivating. Because I listen to these like man podcasts where they talk about their feelings.
Man, podcast.
And I think it's beautiful, man. Like
Yeah.
I think just a bunch of guys, like it's not even about the beers at this point.
Yeah, no, it's not.
It's about just us being able to talk about how we feel. And I think that's something that we never got, especially because we're like immigrant. Machismo
Like it's
culture.
the stereotypical like Latino, like, oh, it's bad to talk about your friends, it's bad to cry cancer.
Exactly. And we don't even know how. But now, like after I don't know, after some beers or whatever it is, but like we can open up now and it's like a different conversation that we're having.
Yeah.
I think that's what I really liked about our last episode. I really liked. And then Carlos like out of the gate today, he's just like fucking open this fucking
I know, I was
bottle
surprised
up
when he was
right
like,
now.
what do you guys see in the future with beer buds? I'm just like, wow, Carlos. It's like, is my deepness rubbing off on you?
No,
Like, right?
Yeah.
Because I feel like talking to Carlos is not that deep, but like,
Oh no, it never is. But I feel like I'm pretty open. If you ask me, like I'll fucking openly answer. Like,
no, but usually I have to start it. But
Yeah, I
this time
see
you
that.
started it. And that's my job. But continue.
No, sorry, I didn't mean to.
No, that's it.
No, yeah. So like when we were talking about that, like, well, like to me, I told him like I think you got a little bit inspired from like this,
Oh yeah, definitely.
and we wanted to touch on that when you came back because I was like telling him,
I think it's the energy.
Yeah.
I don't know if you believe in that stuff, but I believe in like just positive vibes. I guess you can do girls and stuff, but like, you know, I felt like there was something else here.
yeah. Yeah, like, cause when you came back, before that, I had said like to me, like, this whole beer buzz thing is not just about like, to me it is about having fun, enjoying it. And cause he mentioned that, or what I think it was me that mentioned that people might think it's an excuse for us just to drink beer
Oh,
and
yeah,
have
you
fun
mentioned
and
that
enjoy
part.
ourselves or whatever on the podcast. And like some people will mock it and laugh at it. If it doesn't go anywhere, it doesn't go anywhere. But I don't think that's it. Like, I don't get me wrong, I love beer and whatnot, and yeah, it is, but it's not an excuse to like just have fun. Like, we're here to talk, we're here to discuss beer because I mean we enjoy it. Like he enjoys it, I enjoy it, and I do have a passion for beer, and I do want to talk about it. But that doesn't mean I'm not gonna have fun doing it. But I would work at it, and I do want to improve it. And I said ever since like you came back and you saw like what Michael did for his like podcast and what he committed to, I'm like, now you felt like a little bit inspired to like, you know what, I do want to do this podcasting. I think at least that was my impression ever since you came back.
Yeah, for sure.
But I wasn't sure.
I like
I wasn't sure
how
though.
you-
That was my impression.
How you came up with that, but I haven't done anything still. I went on this trip, and then I was gonna do a bunch of shit, and then like to get out of this work loop that I've had. I mean, that's a deeper, different conversation. But it's just like this whole. I've been back for like a week and a half, a little bit, a week and a half. But
Yeah,
it's hard
a
to
little bit.
it has been a little bit. But it's I've had this big revelation of all these things I want to do when I come back, and it's hard to like
You have
not
a lot
fly
of
back into the loop.
Yeah,
You
for
know?
sure.
Because I want to do all these things, like including this. Like I come back and this podcast is like, wow, completely different in a great way, you know.
Mhm.
And then it's like, wow, now I got to work on this. Plus, like everything else I was gonna do.
Yeah,
But
you have
I
a lot on
think
your
it's
plate
great.
too, though. I
I mean,
understand that.
Yeah, I understand that, but it's like I just prioritization. I think is something.
Yeah, for sure.
That's another thing. But yeah,
Yeah,
I think it's beautiful. I think like where this podcast is going, I really like it, especially these deep dives.
Yeah, me too.
Right?
I'm
It's
so
great.
glad. I'm so glad I joined it.
oh, you're welcome, dude.
You're welcome.
I can still kick you out.
You're welcome. I joined you. brother.
That's true. Oh shit. No, yeah, no, but I mean, going back to it, like, I don't want you to get the wrong impression because I'm very open. I understand you have a lot on your plate. That's why I never like put any issue to it. Like, it doesn't matter. It's like everyone has their own shit they need to do. Like, everyone wants to do their own thing, so it's whatever. But yeah, I want this podcast to do well. If it doesn't do well, oh well. You know, it's not the end of the world or whatever. But I enjoy doing it. I'm gonna keep doing it if possible, as far as long as possible. And it might drain my wallet or money, and I don't make that much. Even though he says I'm balling, I don't make that much. I make an okay amount. But yeah, it's something I really do like to enjoy because I do like beer, but I also understand again the dangers of alcohol, kids.
Yeah, for sure. Always drink responsibly, kids.
Yeah, it's fucking bad. You don't want to be like me, blacking out like you did. I mean, that wasn't because of the alcohol though.
That
Like,
was
it was
only
something
2
else.
times.
It
Dude.
was a mixture of
It was a mixture of things.
miscellaneous items.
Yeah, not eating.
Not eating, you know.
But yeah, I don't know. That's all I had to say for that. So deep dive. But I didn't want to. By the way, the reason why we wanted to wait to ask you is because I didn't want to make a hypothesis without actually knowing what you want. I said that was just the impression.
He didn't want to make an assumption without
Exactly.
your input.
Yes.
Okay. Thank
That's
you.
it. So that's why we wanted to confirm it with beer was Daniel.
Yeah.
On when he thought about it, because I wasn't sure about it. But yeah.
I think it's beautiful.
You know what else is gonna be beautiful?
It's beautiful. What's up? The Chuck.
Our Beer Buds episode overseas.
Yes, I do too. That's what I think. That's how
It
we're
has
gonna
to
go even
happen, Carlos.
deeper.
Fuck it, let's go.
Right?
And the fact that it's just 3 of us, it's gonna
Yes.
be even doper.
In that
Way
case,
I'm sorry, Carlos. No way. It has to happen.
where do we
It
go
does
then?
have to happen.
Puerto Morelos. I thought we were
Anyway,
gonna go to the brewery.
See, I do want to go to the breweries there too, but the breweries are San Miguel de Allende. That's the problem. Remember, because they were imported from San Miguel de Allende. A lot of those.
really?
How far is San Miguel?
My aunt lives there.
Okay. Oh.
We'll look it up. You know what? Before I actually even say anything, let's look up where the breweries are first.
Okay.
Because we gotta look that up. I know for sure there was some in San Miguel de Allende. I don't actually think there was. Was there some in Puerto Morelos? I just know we had beers there from.
There's like one brewery there. It's like a little.
What does it matter where we
Yeah,
go?
it doesn't really matter where.
Well, we're gonna.
We're just
like,
going to Mexico and we'll hit up the breweries.
Okay. I'm down. Fuck it. Let's do it.
Ooh, you heard that, ladies and gentlemen.
We're
Wait,
doing
just
it.
a comment. The reason why I didn't want to do like
Beer Buds episode overseas.
it is because I wanted 4 people, but it's also I wanted it.
Damn.
in there.
He's getting emotional.
No, I have
That's getting really.
I think he's ready to cry.
I wanted like more beer butts. I wanted more people to go because 4 people is actually a pretty good number to have. But aside from that, it's like for Mexico, I wanted it to be like a super boys trip where all the boys go, so we could like super enjoy it or something. Shit like
Some
that.
more men. Essentially.
He is right, yeah. Because I wanted to go back to a shop house.
He misses Moscow Tech.
Oh yeah, because shop house dope. Have you been to shop house?
I don't know.
I want to go back to that
What
because
is Shop
that
House?
shop's cool. It's like a water theme
A
park.
natural.
Like Ultimate
water.
Ninja, yeah, natural Ultimate Ninja Warrior theme park. It's fucking dope.
It's like a
Um,
With
reef.
all you can drink and all you can eat.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I think I've been there.
Cancun.
Is there like a little like canoe thing that you use your hands?
Yes.
And
Oh, that
they-
one's
and they look
got
like,
it.
and they look like
Oh
China.
no, that's Shaw. Is that
That's Explore.
That's Explore.
Oh, okay. So I don't think I've been to the one you're talking about. I've been to Explore and Escalade.
Oh, dude.
Ah, yeah,
you
yeah,
practically went. It's
Yeah,
just
yeah,
like
so-
next door.
So yeah, we should go somewhere
Yeah.
else then. That's what I'm saying. That's what.
Yeah, I don't want to go to theme parks.
Yeah.
It's a beer butts
Shop house dope.
overseas.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We should try to first look up the the
we
brewery
can go to-
locations.
Like we can hit up bars.
We should go
Yeah.
to brewery locations.
Yeah.
I don't mind. I like that idea. See that I do like.
So that's-
Why don't we go to like Chiapas? Have you guys been to Chiapas?
No.
Shop.
What the fuck is that?
Me neither, but supposedly it's like this fucking cool ass city in like the Mayan. I've never been, but it's supposed to be really beautiful.
You know what? I'm gonna start looking up right now.
We could just go to somewhere we've never been before.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right?
that's what I
Easy.
want.
And
We could just find a brewery that we've never been before in the part of Mexico.
Yeah.
That's what I want to do. Just like
So and you're gonna cancel it. You're gonna cancel the trip. If it wasn't for me and Dan.
you don't even know.
dude, it's
why.
like probably like a
We
4
don't
hour.
even know
flight
if people
otherwise.
listen to the beginning of this episode. They're gonna be like, we're not having Ken G.
All right, so wait, when do you guys want to do this?
February.
We're fucking
Yeah,
discussing this on
February's
the
perfect.
podcast. All right, let's do it in February. I like how we're discussing this one.
I feel like
Yeah,
the
that's
more we
funny.
discuss it now, the more we're gonna get through it.
There's a lot actually. Tijuana has actually pretty shit.
No, I'm not down to go
I'm
there.
not
I don't want to go to either. That's like
I don't want to go
coast.
to touristy areas.
Isla Mujeres, Quintana
Quintana
Roo.
Roo.
Yeah, that one has
that sounds
one.
cool.
Dude.
I'm down for that.
Cabo San
Oh,
Lucas has one.
Quiero
I
wedo.
don't know the fuck that. No, not Tijuana.
I'm down for Isla Mujeres.
Puerto
Let's do
Vallarta, Los Muertos Brewing has one, but that one's a lower score. Mexico City.
Isla Mujeres is a good one.
Puerto Vallarta has 2. So far, Puerto Vallarta has 2. I'm looking for ones that have more. Mexico City has 2.
'Cause how many-
Mexico City has 3.
Oh,
Mexico City has 4.
How many days are you thinking?
A week shouldn't be 2. Like,
That sounds good.
yeah, right. A week isn't too
It's
bad.
up to Daniel.
Yeah, a week is good.
Okay.
Like I'm fine with a week. Mexico City has 6. León, Guanajuato. Mexico 7. Mexico City has a shit up.
But Mexico.
The problem,
City-
like, yeah.
When you guys go to Mexico,
Big,
do you guys
big, big
fly
city.
over there? or
Yeah,
you
I know
guys,
we fly.
drive.
Fly. Fuck. I drove when I was kid.
I've never driven. I've always flown.
This fucking sucks, dude. Don't do
Dude,
it.
driving? I don't think so.
Yeah, my friend did it. The one that I mentioned, I guess it's last episode. The one that worked with Disneyland with Castillo.
Oh, okay.
He almost died in Mexico.
Really? Why?
Doing what?
He was actually sick, and then it turned out that it was actually worse than what he thought. He thought it was just like a cold.
Yeah.
But it turned out his what was it? He had pneumonia,
Whoa.
Oh shit.
and he wasn't like paying attention to it. And then it turns out like, so what it was is it was on the same weekend of my dad's 60th birthday, and I didn't go to the wedding in Mexico. One of my friends since kindergarten got married. I didn't go because it was my dad's 60th birthday.
Hmm.
And my friend went, and his girlfriend was a bridesmaid. And so I didn't go. And he went, and they drove from here over to Mexico with 2 other friends too. And he just had this cough that wasn't going away. And he felt like lightheaded, and he felt like shit. And he was just like, no, I don't want to go to the wedding. My girlfriend's part of the fucking like court and all that. So we went. It's literally the day of the wedding. He feels like shit. And he's like, dude, I can't do this shit. Like, he was actually thinking of going to sleep and not go to the wedding and just wait it out and see if he feels better in the morning. So they went to the clinic and then because he wasn't getting better before the wedding, and the doctor or the clinic was like, we can't treat you here. You're actually a lot worse than you think you are. You need to go back to the fucking United States to get treated. And he would, like being guys and Latinos, we're stubborn. We're like, nah, fuck that shit. Like, I can make it. Like, I got this. But his girlfriend was like stubborn. She's like, no, you need to go. If the doctor says you need to go, we need to go now. Like, what are we waiting for? And it was the day of my friend's wedding. And he didn't want to go. He's like, no, dude, you go to the wedding. You're a bridesmaid. I don't want to do that to our friend.
Yeah.
But then eventually, like, she convinced him to come back. And then the doctor told him, if you would have waited until the next morning, you'd be dead.
Well, that's not good.
Because his body began to fail.
That's crazy.
Like, a lot of his organs weren't getting oxygen. So
That's intense.
that's a
Yeah,
super
it's
intense. Yeah.
Did he have that travel insurance thing? The medical insurance?
I don't know. He has Kaiser. I don't know.
Yeah, that probably is enough. Kaiser's pretty fucking good, honestly.
Yeah. And he was in the hospital for a couple of days, and he had an oxygen tank for a couple of weeks.
Wow.
Yeah, but he's better now. So
That's good, dude.
Damn, dude. That's intense.
All right. I think it's time for the
Okay.
drinkability. Also, before we end it, I looked it up.
Before
The
ending,
two
we're not even
places-
close to ending, bro. We have another hour to go. Just kidding.
The two places that have the most breweries was so I was right. The most is Mexico City, and then the second was San Miguel de Allende. Third was Puerto Vallarta. Those are the three top that have the most breweries.
And you said in San Miguel de Allende you have an aunt there.
Yeah, we have an actual house being constructed there too. Eventually, if you guys ever want to visit, you could just go to the house because I'm putting money into that house
Oh, that's cool.
to be built. It's a beautiful city.
So Carlos does have
Wow.
I don't have a lot of money. Dude, how much do you think it costs to construct a house?
I'm getting
How
a
many-
I'm getting a mansion built in
God damn it.
San Miguel de Allende. It's overseeing the city, and it's on a hill. It's like Cusco-topia.
Putting my money into that. I don't know which one of you guys are fitting. I'm fitting either Puerto Vallarta or San Miguel de Allende, not Mexico City.
Not Mexico City.
Yeah. Okay, I'm glad that you guys saw it. Wait, what's the reasoning? I want to know what the reason.
I don't want to go to fucked up New York.
Yeah, essentially, that's how I feel too. It's
Yeah,
fucking
same
shitty
here.
as. Okay, cool. That's what I was thinking. So Mexico City's fucking shitty.
it's
I
like-
think it is.
It's like, yeah, we went to Mexico just to go to Mexico City. It's like,
That's what's- all right, cool. So we'll decide later on between. Well, I mean, you guys can come up with other options too. I do recommend San Miguel de Allende if you've never been. It is really beautiful. They have great food there too,
so let's go there.
and great ice cream, believe it or not, sweets.
I don't care about ice cream, but food sounds amazing.
The brewery right there has a 4.9 out of 5 stars. Is what I saw.
So well, there you go.
One of them. The other one had 4. One of them had 3.5.
Well,
one
they
had
haven't-
4.2.
They haven't gotten a beer Budz score.
That's true. That's
Dude,
true.
imagine if we become like a standard, like like Michelin stars.
That'd be fucking awesome, dude.
Like-
Holy
like-
shit, that's a dream right
Like
there.
beer Budz.
I'd be proud of that.
Beer Budz like mugs.
Yeah,
How many mugs out of 5 did you give it?
I'd be super proud of that.
You know what I'm
dude.
saying?
We fucking overtake Beer Advocate and shit.
Or the worst named beer place.
Woo.
Oh,
Rate beer.
great
Oh,
beer.
yeah, that
That's
shit was
the
bad.
freaking
I remember
worst
that
name.
one.
Is that
You
a
guys gotta
big
change your
website?
names.
It can't be
Yeah.
big.
Yeah, because Carlos looked it up and I was like, wait, what are you saying, Carlos? He's like, rate beer. We don't joke about that.
Oh yeah. I forgot. Yeah.
See,
All right.
that's how you know. Listen to this podcast, ladies and gentlemen.
That's true. He does.
I give good callbacks.
It's good. He remembers really well too. All right, let's do a checkability.
I like Carlos.
I'm
because he
not.
blacks out. Continue.
I'm not ready for his checkability, man.
It's gonna go by quick, dude. There's like nothing.
Yeah.
All right, ready? See, well, let's do it. Cheers.
Ready, beer bud?
Cheers.
For what? How long the song
Cheers.
goes? That's how
Cheers.
long we're
Cheers.
chugging for.
You guys should
That's
cheers.
how long we're chugging for.
There you go.
So as soon as the song is over, that's how when we stop chugging.
I mean, I think we'll be done before. We're doing the outro, right?
Yeah, outro. 3.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. See?
It's not as bad as I imagined.
That was good.
That's so
I don't
good.
think it was good.
That's so good.
It was like the best way to end this. Like,
Yeah.
tasting of beers. So glad you got that.
All right.
Shout out to Bony Bistrata
Boom.
of Bottle Logic, and for not responding to my text, but it's okay because you're dad. So take care of yourself.
That's true.
Dude, it takes him like 6 hours.
Yeah, I don't even think he read it. I don't think I got a red thing. But to be fair, it's already 10 something and he's a dad, so I'm pretty sure he's fucking exhausted.
Yeah.
Oh no, he did read it. Thanks, Estrada. Bistrata.
Yeah, it's fucking late. That's why we did a long episode, you
I haven't
guys.
even packed my bags for New York, dude.
Oh my god.
Dude.
What time do you leave?
I have no idea.
Are you gonna do sightseeing?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Where are you gonna go?
So my sister lives in Brooklyn.
Nice. Bushwood.
So, and she works for HBO. So I'm gonna meet her at her job, and then I'm just gonna go explore.
Dope.
Yeah, my flight leaves at 9:15 tomorrow.
At 9:15.
No, actually
PM.
today.
Wait, what?
Today. Oh no, wait, no, it's 11:22. My bad. It's because the screenshot said 12:36. I'm like, fuck, dude, till we midnight.
Dude, that's a Tesla screenshot.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's Carlos's screenshot.
I gotta.
No.
I need to get you guys' taste scores.
Oh, we still got
Double
cows.
actuator.
Did we give all the other scores already?
Yeah, all the other ones are done. You guys are done with everything, man. You guys did good today.
Nice.
Well, we got a taste score, Mr. Budz Michael. We're gonna go through the whole list for you first, actually.
Amen.
Let's do that. 8.5 for the taste score for Budz Michael. Phil, Budz Michael, what are you feeling today?
8.5.
Okay. Yeah. A feel score 8.5 for it as well. Smell, you already had given a 9. Are you stick with
Yeah.
that? Stick with that.
Let's
Checkability?
go with that. 8.5.
Jesus fucking
Nice.
Christ. I get that shit a 5.5, man. All right, Budz Daniel. What we feeling for the taste on this double actuator?
That's tough, man. A 9.
God, what the fuck? Holy
Yeah.
shit, dude. Damn,
So
all right.
good.
Theo, Mr. Budz Daniel? God damn.
8.
Okay. And what about smell?
A 9.
What the fuck, man? All right, and then what about checkability, brother?
Sugar bill. Shit. I don't know. Probably like a 7.5.
Okay.
7.5.
All right, I like that better. Not bad. All right, you guys continue. I'm adding up these scores now. I got all of them except for this one. Now.
That's cool.
Cool.
But yeah, dude, that Mexico trip sounds so well.
It does sound pretty cool.
I'm gonna take so I don't know if I told you, I got a 360 camera.
No way. Dude, that's good.
So we're gonna take it on there. That was super dope. Are we gonna rent a car?
Yes.
Okay.
No, well, actually, you don't need. Depending where we go. Wait, where are we going? Well, we're gonna discuss that later. Depending where we go, even in Puerto Vallarta, we wouldn't need one. I don't know if you guys added this.
How far is Puerto Vallarta from San Miguel?
Pretty far. So Puerto Vallarta is further down. It's like going towards Cancun, if I'm not wrong. If I'm not mistaken. So it's like a 4-hour flight.
Goddamn.
Oh, yeah.
Never mind.
Like, cause Cancun was like a 5-hour flight, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was like 4.5.
Yeah. So it's about almost the same as that.
So you were saying?
The thing is, there's no actual direct, from what I remember, a direct flight to Puerto Vallarta. You have to go to like Leon or Silao, and then you take like a bus that takes you there. So it's actually longer than that. So I take it back. I'm pretty sure there's no direct.
Because the other place you said it was San Miguel.
Well, there could be other options. If you guys
No,
find
but what
something
it was San Miguel.
else. Yeah, some of you guys.
Is there a direct flight to San Miguel?
I don't think so either. But that one only has a 1-hour bus ride. The other ones are that one we could rent a car, I guess, because of that. If you want to.
I think it'd be dope to have a own car.
The Puerto Vallarta one, that bus ride was like 4 hours when I went.
Well, I'm down to go to San Miguel just because I've never even been there or heard of it.
Yeah, up to you guys. I mean, you guys do research first.
It'll
Do
be cool
research
to
first.
we'll
Do
do
research.
research, yeah. That'd be cool on the car ride. I pull up the 360 camera and you just see us driving and shit. That'd be
Dude,
super dope.
pretty cool.
And then we'll put that on our social media. Carlos post to social media.
Hell yeah, baby. I got all the scores, baby. We're fucking doing it big.
Damn.
All right, we'll just not do
And
that.
what's funny too is like I thought the fact that we only had 2 beers and it wasn't a Thanksgiving episode, that it was gonna be less. And 3 hours.
This
Yeah,
is
me too.
way too long, by the way.
Why?
Because
Oh, you're gonna have
He's
to.
never-
I don't
upgrade
think
your
I think I
subscription.
have to upgrade the bus routes.
Oh.
You'll have to pitch in.
All right.
I'm partly the reason of why we get into deep conversations that take like 20 minutes.
So going off with the taste score, we're gonna start with the Florida Man first from Golden Road Brewing, which really fucked us. Golden Road Brewing, who likes to fuck us without taking us out for dinner first, we gave an average taste score of 4.3 between all beer buds, a feel score of 3.83, a smell of 0 because we couldn't remember the smell, so whatever. Honestly, it doesn't matter. Fuck this one. Chuggability of 5.2 and an overall score of 3.33.
Sounds
Well
about
deserved.
right.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Super well deserved.
They're super well deserved. Fuck you, Golden Road. That's really mean. I'm not gonna
That's
keep saying that. We're just kidding, Golden Road. We're giving you a tough time because you really did fuck us. A cider by Golden Road Brewing again. This one being cider. The previous one being wheat ale with just lemon added onto it. Taste score average being a 7.83 between the beer buds, so we'll round that up to 7.8. Feel score being a 7.166, round that up to 7.2. Smell being 8.33. It's the same thing, we rounded up 8.3. Checkability being a 7.5. Overall score being a 7.7 for the A cider. Pretty good score.
It's pretty good.
Wait, before we continue, what do you guys think is gonna be the winner?
Wait, hold on. What was that last score for the overall for the cider?
7.7.
Yeah.
Oh, I expected higher.
I mean, let's see, who really fucked it? Beer Buds Carlos gave it a 7.5 for taste and a 6.5 for chuggability. Beer Buds Daniel gave it a 7.5 for taste and a 6 for feel. So we all kind of fucked it in some way, actually. Except for Beer Buds Michael. Beer Buds Michael really liked that cider.
I was like, who's to blame? It's me, bro.
No, we all liked it, actually. It's just certain aspects in the categories were lower than others. Yeah. That's not too bad. Yeah. The Guavadilla. I don't know which one should I say it. Guavadilla.
Whatever.
Should I say it in Spanish? What the fuck? Guavadilla.
How do
What
you
the
say,
fuck am I doing?
how do you say guava in Spanish?
Guava. Oh no, yeah, it is guayaba. I don't know why I was saying guava.
I know. I was like, why are you saying guava? Why are you saying
Guayabadilla.
Guava?
Guavadilla for English. All right. Taste 5. Simple average score. I just want to read these out because I think it's hilarious. Feel 5 for all the beer buds. Smell 7, 7.5, and a 7. Pretty good scores. Checkability 8, 7, 7. And so I'm gonna add these up. So I added these up before I did the taste chugging because the Guayaba Dia had actually a different score when we chugged it. Taste changed it actually a little bit. It got better. The overall average for the Guayaba Dia was 6.125. You round that up, it's still just a 6.1. It's the same shit essentially. It did okay. But once you add, which is very surprising how much it changed the score, but once you add the taste chugging score onto the Guayaba Dia, because Beer Buds Daniel didn't give a score,
That's right.
it actually influenced the score like a lot. So the score went from a 6.125 to, because we rounded it up, it was a 6.9. We rounded it up, it was a 7. So not bad. From 6.125 to a 7 for the chugging.
Wow.
So if you want good chugging beer, I would actually probably recommend the Guayaba Dia personally. I mean, the A cider was pretty good too, but I think if you don't like that sugary taste,
Sweet
yeah,
taste.
definitely go with the Guayaba Dia. At least for my personal, like,
Opinion.
not opinion,
Preference?
not even reference. What the fuck am I trying to say, dude? What the hell? Recommendation. There you go. Ooh. You can be with my big words. Right? It is, but
You had-
recommendation sounds better.
You had 2 that you could choose from.
Sorry. Last one of the day, we had a double actuator from Biologic Brewing, Bodie's favorite brewing company. I don't know why. Taste 6.5 with Beer Buds Cardinals, 7 feel, 8 smell. I want to read this out because I think the score was pretty close actually for today. Chuggability was a 5.5 for Beer Buds Carlos. Beer Buds Michael gave it an 8.5 for taste, 8.5 for feel, 9 for smell, 8.5 for chuggability. That's really fucking high.
Nice.
Taste for Beer Buds Daniel gave it a 9, feel an 8, Smell, another 9. Chuggability, a 7.5. Very reasonable. Good job, Daniel. Except for your other shit. Fuck you. Overall average score was a 7.92. We round that up. No, actually, round that down. That would be a 7.9.
Wow.
Nice.
Today's win of the Beer Budz review, Beer Budz podcast episode 15 was actually the double actuator from Budweiser Brewing. With a score of 7.9.
Shit.
Yeah.
From Carlos's favorite beer.
Yes.
Shout out to Boney Bestrada.
I'm actually glad they won because I didn't want Golden Road to win too though. So I'm glad we didn't win.
They made the better
Oh,
beer.
that is true though.
The Golden Road got second place though with a 7.7 for the East Sider. The Guayaba Dia got a 7, and then our very last place was also from Golden Road, the Florida Man.
It didn't do
Oh.
so bad though. They didn't. It was pretty close.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
All of
it
them.
wasn't bad. A 7.7 to a 7.9 is really fucking close right there.
Yeah.
But still fun Golden Road. For the
Yeah,
most
for
part.
sure.
You guys gave us shitty ass cans, man. Come on.
And pretzels.
No, but
So you guys gotta help your cooking game.
they know their taco game.
They do.
The avocado
They
tacos
do.
were pretty bomb.
I didn't try that.
It was
Fried
good.
fried
I should've
avocado
given
is
you guys.
weird.
It was
I
weird.
don't want to
It
try
was
it. I
weird.
don't want to try it.
I'm not saying it wasn't. It wouldn't be. I mean, if there was a choice between al pastor and avocado, I'd probably go avocado still. But,
I gotta ask: is the double actuator IPA your favorite IPA you've tasted so far on the Beer Budz podcast? I think it is for Beer Budz Michael because you haven't had that many Beer Budz IPAs.
as far as IPAs on the podcast, yes.
Yeah, I think so. What about you, Beer Budz? I mean, we've had an IPA day,
Yeah.
like Track 7, Garage Brewing.
Seven, Garage.
I don't remember who.
No,
the
this
last
is
one
my
was.
favorite IPA on the show.
Oh,
Too. It's delicious.
Recommendation
That's
by
crazy.
Beer Budz is for an IPA. Well, technically it's a double IPA. Is it?
Yeah.
Is it just called double
It's
actuator?
a double.
Yeah.
Would be the double actuator from Budweiser. Brewing. Check them out if you guys want to have a double IPA. Besides that, what's the Guayaba? I still don't know what the hell you would. I guess on the cider, the A cider is probably. We haven't had that many ciders ever.
Yeah.
We still haven't had a cider episode.
Not cider episode. No.
I guess that's our next episode. It is the holidays. Eggnog, cider, beers.
I'm down.
Maybe try to find that for the
Yeah.
next episode. Because what are we on the 11th? 12th?
16th episode.
No, I mean, what day is today?
13th, I think.
Oh, today's the 10th.
10th.
Today is the 10th.
So next week would be the 17th. Yeah, I guess we would have to do it on the 17th. Right?
You want to do next Tuesday?
Because if we do it the following, that would be already the 24th.
It would be Christmas Eve.
Yeah. We can't do it on Christmas Eve.
Yeah, we can't.
That's impossible. I can't do it on Christmas Eve. I guess we do a special next week then. Yeah, our special will be next week,
Cool.
and that should close it. Should we do another one for New Year's,
I say yes.
Oh, damn.
or should we just combine? Then should
No,
we just
did too.
should we just do a double episode for
Double rounded?
double rounding just so we
Back
have
by
it?
back,
Yeah.
back to back.
Christmas
Ooh,
Oh,
that
man,
sounds
that
badass.
sounds so cool.
So
It's
we'll
like
do that.
Because
We'll have
especially
our
like
Christmas-
New Year's, people are like fucked up and shit.
Yeah. So we'll have our Christmas,
That'll be dark.
New Year's, and we'll have our New Year's Eve. What will be?
Yeah.
So New Year's should be the ciders, because that's always what people drink on New Year's Eve is generally the ciders.
Or you can do a champagne episode.
That's not beer, brother.
That'd be twist. Well, the cider, I guess it is beer.
Yeah,
Because it's below 5%, which is weird.
Let's actually try to find some Christmas themed beer then. Cinnamon. I don't know. We'll see.
We can ask
There's
that
some
one.
winter ales out there. There's some shit like that.
Yeah, but
Seasonal beers.
let's not try to get like.
Do you guys want me to bring my Game of Thrones beer? Dun, dun,
Will you
dun,
have
dun.
that?
It's still in my fridge.
No, don't. Well, only if you want to. I don't want you like open.
Yeah,
it
I don't want-
until a
yeah.
special occasion.
I mean, isn't this a special?
Tony did
It
it.
is, but
Tony did it.
I mean, I was supposed to open it for the finale, but the finale sucked.
So
I might as
not
well
the
open it
finale.
this
The
episode.
whole season sucked, dude.
Well, the whole season, yeah,
Yeah,
but especially the
sucked.
finale.
Yeah.
The whole time.
I'm glad they got fired from the Star Wars movies.
I mean, I think they just quit.
That's a lie. They got fired.
Oh, they got fired for
For
us?
sure. There's no way they just quit.
I don't know. I kind of feel like Carlos.
Dude, I think
yeah.
I think quit is like the cover story for Disney to not make them feel bad. I think they fired them. You know what I mean? Or like they said they quit because they were like in talks with
I think they
Disney.
stepped down.
But for what reason? What else could they have possibly that's better? They got fired from something else too. I don't know what it was, but I know they're not doing it anymore.
Yeah, Like whatever they were doing, they're just like, nope.
I'm glad though. They really royally fucked up Game of
Yeah,
Thrones.
but,
So fucking bad.
yeah, for sure.
Oh, fuck. Can't believe I wasted my time on this shit.
It's
like- Anyways, listen to this shit because I gotta fucking pee so bad right now.
Me too.
And it's how long have we got? 3 hours. Jesus
Yeah.
3
Christ.
hours,
This isn't
yeah.
even a special, dude.
7 minutos.
Hoorah!
So you want to close this out for us or what?
Yeah, we're doing this. All right. It's been the Beer Buds. I'm Beer Buds Carlos.
I'm Budz Michael.
And we're going to close it out like we always do. Beer Buds Michael and Beer Buds Daniel are going to do their little special noises. Let's see what they come up with today.
You want to go first, Danny?
Let's do it. What the fuck? I like it. You're the best. Oh yeah, the YouTube can't hear it, but I'll play it for you guys right now. Two, 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 two.
Sounds so cool and like putting the head.
It does. For the outro on the YouTube video, I got you guys. I like the outro so much.
That's good.
But it's just a
Nice
song.
and
I just chose a song, then I just edited
Isn't it from
it.
the same group?
Yeah, it's rocking though. Yeah. It's the same song. Yeah. That's it. Thanks for watching.
We'll catch you guys
Bye.
next week. Bye.
All right, I'm gonna put that.
Do you want me to just send you the audio now? Do you want to just upload it now?
What? I mean, upload it now.
Because didn't